Okay, I think the stream is up and running.
And where's Dan?
Well, Dan's not joining. If Dan were joining, we'd be doing the other thing.
Yeah.
Well, damn. I don't know what to say. Except you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
What? What are you talking about?
Do you like my guy coin?
I haven't seen your guy yet. I've been busy setting up the stream. Fun. Gariel?
Well, look at my guy. I told you that was his name. Fucking crocodile with a long schnoz. Well, do you know what a gharial is?
I don't think that's what they're called. You're talking about a
That
gar?
is what they're called. No, I'm talking about a gharial.
A gar.
Look it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gar.
What do you mean a gar? It's a gharial.
Gar. It's a gar.
What are you
Called
talking
gars.
about?
I don't think that's what they're called. You're talking about a
That
gar?
is what they're called. No.
Okay, cool. I just checked the stream on YouTube. Seems fine.
You're streaming on YouTube?
Yeah.
One more. Yes, we're gonna get harassed on YouTube now.
Well, I figured,
Perfect.
like, I
Gonna
think
get
if I
the
stream
slice.
on YouTube, I get to keep the VODs because they'll be on my channel. Whereas, like, on Twitch,
They'll go away eventually.
they go away after 2 months.
Ah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying it out, hopefully. And
Alright, fair.
We have at least one very regular viewer.
yes, my mother.
Listen.
She loves it.
Oh.
Yes.
Real quick,
She even
Damn it,
messaged
I
them
can't
as
be
much.
racist.
So
just in case, just so that we're all on the same page, this is a gharial.
Called a gar.
Valen, I don't understand this meme you're making.
No, it's called a gar.
It's not called a gar.
You call them gars.
where do you call them? Sorry, I feel like I'm losing context.
That's what I'm
You
Garden?
saying
call
as
them
well.
literally anything else, dudes. You've never even met one of these creatures.
I can buy that I've never met any of these creatures, but if I look it up, am I gonna find it under Gar?
No,
gar.
you're not. That's the point.
You will.
Dudes.
You might
Focus,
hear
man.
it called. You might hear it called a gavial, apparently.
That's
But
dumb.
Meet this. Dudes, prove this man wrong.
yeah, I know. I'm not seeing anything called a Gar.
They're called gars.
By whomst?
By people who deal with gars.
I've never, ever in my life heard that. Ever.
Colin, you've heard them be
It's a
called gars,
gar-
right?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't pay much attention to, like, you know, the nomenclature of different crocodiles. It's not something
Well,
that
thank you,
comes in
dudes.
my
See, he gets-
circles.
See, Coin gets it. It is called a gar. Thank you, Colin.
Okay. I feel like Valen was making a meme that I'm not following, dudes.
No, I
Okay.
swear to you call them gars.
Yeah, let's just cut it as okay. This one is not called a Gar, unless
This is
you want to
exactly.
insult him. Unless you want to insult him,
Yes.
in which case
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be considered a slur. Anyway, real quick, I'm gonna quickly go take a leak in 2 seconds before we start.
A lot of folks around here.
Yes. Although, Callan, can I ask you just to weigh in on one thing? Oh,
Yeah, hold on. Let me
Just-
rejoin as a player.
yes. If I move you quickly to a police precinct, can I have you weigh in on whether it looks okay?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Whoop. And fucked up my attempt to.
All right, ready when you guys are.
Did that work? Did I?
I'm still
let
at
me-
the office.
Yeah, let me reload and try again.
Well, brother, what do you think? I guess of gars as animals.
I think they're. I think they look funny. I like them. I like Gars. What do you think? I was gonna be some kind of Gar hater? Nah, man.
Drag and drop is not
I
working the
am.
way it should. Rip.
I'm Gar fan number one. All right. If Gars have one fan, I am that fan.
Ugh, fuck it. Not working. Whatever. We'll play ball afterwards, Glenn.
When I loaded in on the DM on that side, it's fine.
Alright, glad to hear it.
Oh, real quick before we start, I do want to tell you guys about something off topic, which is kind of cool. Coin and I, earlier today, we played Slay the Spire PvP.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh.
It was awful. He destroyed me.
I beat Jules' ass.
He did. But hey,
yeah.
I mean, I kind of, I made him work for it a little bit.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's honestly really fun. I'll have to show it to you guys. We'll have to show it to you guys at some point. Really cool.
Show? I feel like the answer is make a tournament. But sure.
Oh, maybe. Also, dude, you'll like this. It's a lot faster as well because it's only like you just go up 5 floors of just strengthening yourself, and then you fight against each other,
Okay,
and then
there are no hallway fights or leads.
yeah, it's just you
Okay.
and the other guy.
Okay, that's cool, because that was my big critique of Fire with Friends, that it felt like it dragged 5
Yeah, so it's really quick. It takes like I don't know what 15-20 minutes per fight. You can make it even shorter, even because
Mhm.
the way it usually works too is you start with 2 lizard tails, right?
Mhm.
And then if you die, like basically you go to the first fight, right? And then if you die, your max health gets doubled and you get healed to 50% HP. Right? So
Mhm.
then basically, you can spend a couple of your campfires to heal up and just have like a lot more health in your opponent and stuff. You also get a relic called a block gainer, which increases the amount of block you gain if you've
Mhm.
lost once. Right? Then and your opponent will have like the same amount of HP he had when he ended the fight, right? So if he didn't heal and you left him at like 1 HP, he'll come back
Mhm.
at 1 HP. And you go up the 5 floors, right? Which is like a mix between question marks, which only events, no fights, right? Only events because you have the Juzu bracelet, uh, relics, shops and campfires. Just 5 floors of your choice, right? And then you fight until you take down you beat someone 3 times. Someone dies 3 times. So it's a best of
Mhm.
5 basically. You can make it shorter by customizing the amount of lizard tails you start with and stuff like that. We also start with a seal. We started with a seal draft deck, which is really cool.
Seal.
No. Think like
Yeah, seal.
MTG, right? In the sense that it's, or no, you mean seal like the no, you mean like an
No,
MTG,
no, no.
right?
You just get like 30 cards and you pick 10.
Yeah, so there's like the MTG, that's one of the long-standing formats. Okay.
Yeah.
Draft.
So you get 30 cards, you pick like 10, and then you go, and that's your starting deck instead of the regular starting deck. Anyway, sorry that was sorry for the sidetrack. I just thought it was really cool, and I definitely want to show it to you guys at some point.
All right. So,
Yes.
how are we all doing?
Villain.
The villain.
You?
Honestly, glad I'm not hungover after last night.
Yeah, good on you toots for getting your liquids in.
Yes.
Very smart man.
Yes. All right. So, how about we start off with, the downtime activities? And, yeah.
Oh boy,
Anyone?
I am stressed out apparently.
You are, and I'll point out your magical occult research is at, what is it, 6 out of 8 as your obvious considerations. But anyway, who wants to get us started?
I
I'm gonna do something really simple, which is just train resolve.
Uh-huh.
That. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'll do Byron stuff at the end of the session, yeah? Just go, like, thematically and just do both at the same time.
All right.
And then I'll de-stress again.
Notably, Byron is not here to help you de-stress.
Well, he could have been.
He's not, though.
If you think that, like, I de-stress... I think we de-stressed it. Last session. Or... Perfect.
Well, I'll say.
I've got no stress now.
Alright. So that's him done. Ezra, anything you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna de-stress. Yeah.
Alright, so hitting that church.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, sweet. And then I'm gonna train some prowess. So we get 2 bits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Hey, cool. Okay, that's it.
Alright. I'm just gonna try one last thing. Alright. Well. Gilles gonna do his thing, come next session, so I guess it's actually gonna be a Kendra heist this time. Or, a Kendra from the background, who I guess is still stressed out from her, one singular outing with you guys.
What?
We are quite a dramatic group.
Yeah, she's like, okay, so this is why he's the only part of this world. Makes sense. Alright, gonna indulge just her vice and decide to not... Oh, and just, do something she shouldn't be doing. But man, does it feel good.
Ah, Toots, I have an idea.
Yes. So,
And I want to run it by you and Coin.
News, I just
Vince,
opened your
my
character sheet and I saw something.
What'd you see?
What is this? In your vice?
What is what? What?
Tutor?
what? The device is weird? I told you it was.
Yeah, I know the device is weird. But what is this other part, huh?
It's meant to be who actually helps supply you, right? That is to say, not merely in the sense that if you have a bad relationship with them or something sours, that's one of the things that can go wrong. That's what it's meant to get at. But anyway, I can provide further detail later.
So, real quick,
Yes.
fellas, here's something I thought I want to run by you guys if you're interested.
Uh-huh.
As we mentioned, as you know, maybe Valen doesn't know yet because he's the only one that doesn't know. My character that I'm going to be playing this session is a blue coat, a navy coat rather. He's a plainclothes detective. Well, no, not a plainclothes. He's a detective, right?
Uh-huh.
Now I'm wondering, do you guys want to do a thing where one of you guys has had a run-in with him before? Do you think that'd be cool?
I feel like Penny doesn't do enough crime. Outside of this.
Doesn't have to be a crime thing.
I mean, look, that you meet this one person and, what's your first impression of this person?
Right. See, that's what I mean, right? Like, he wouldn't know Ezra for sure, right? He might know Penny well, no, he would know Penny for Hades Town.
I
He
mean,
would not know Condra, I don't think.
I thought you said he already knew who we were.
He does. But I'm saying, he doesn't know. No. He knows where to find you. He doesn't know who you are exactly. He's not met you.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Right.
All right.
So unless we want to do a thing where like he knows Ezra or Kandra, what do you guys think? Ezra and Kandra.
Yeah, I don't mind him knowing Kandra. Might be an interesting thing that like the.
Sure, but I don't know how we're gonna fandangle that poisonally.
It doesn't look. It doesn't need to be in his capacity as Blue Coat, right? Presumably, the guy has a life. Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
that's it, Mark.
Cringe.
Exactly. What does Ezra do in his free time?
Kill people? I don't know. Okay, probably not. It's a good question. What does Ezra do in his free time?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
What does Kandra do in her free time?
You know what? You know what Ezra does in his free time? He likes to fucking volunteer to do some gardening at the local university.
I thought you were gonna say like soup kitchen.
Soup kid. Have you fucking met Ezra?
Yeah, that's why I was a bit shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So, dudes, I'm gonna say that, like Ezra, no, you know what? Just to like link it all together,
Mm-hmm.
he also goes to the same church
Oh damn.
as the two of you, but you've never talked to each other. But you have seen him, like, because he always wears his navy coat,
Even off duty.
even off duty. He likes that coat.
I see.
Also, he's never off duty. You know, he's always on duty.
All right. Okay.
He said he never sleeps.
Actually, let me ask you this now, because I've actually been practicing my looking those up. Does he actually have a private detective monologue, or no? That is in fact untrue.
A private what?
A private detective monologue. You know the one you've seen, like in old noirs.
Yes, he's like
changes people.
Yeah. It goes something along the lines
It's
of
these streets ain't what they used to be.
Hmm. What's the answer? Sorry, Joe. We cut you off.
It goes something along the lines of, "This city is run to the core, like an apple left in a dumpster for way too long. The only way to save it is to cleanse it from within. The crime in this city never sleeps, and neither do I."
Beautiful. Okay, glad. Okay, I was wondering if I was gonna read into a stereotype, but no, he actually does that. Nice.
Of course.
All right. So
I have another
I'm
question
curious.
before we start.
Oh.
Why is
What?
Moreland dead?
What is this meat shop? Who knows anything about this meat shop?
Ironclad
I do.
meat.
I put it there.
Okay.
I think. Wait, was it me or was it you, dudes?
Well, it
Must have
certainly
been you,
wasn't
because
me.
I have no recollection of this.
Yes, it was me. Remember that I wanted to at one point run a thing where we go into a butcher shop?
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yes,
drawing
I
a
put
blank.
it there.
Okay.
Yes, at one point I was toying with the idea of us going into like assaulting this place for our turf. Wait, why'd you move it?
No.
Okay, well, it's a front basically for a rival gang, and we wanted to get it to collect turf.
Okay.
So yes, I put it there.
Nice. All right. Well, that answers that question.
Toots, can I get my token?
You're gonna have to clarify.
It's not here.
You want the Gariel token. Okay, that's what I meant.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Somebody didn't correctly set it up. Ugh.
Well, I'm sorry, Toots. I
Cringe.
What?
Cringe. No, not you. It's not you, Colin. It's me giving Joel shit. Worry not. I'm gonna give it to you, Joel. And what's the right size for these things?
You just kind of have to turn on the grid.
It's 45 by 45.
Mm-hmm.
Expert. I measure shit, man. I don't.
He's a scientist, too. That coin.
Yeah, which is why, like, in other maps, I do turn on the grid, and then you give me shit for it. Anyway, because afterwards don't turn it off. It doesn't matter.
And Toots, I recommend the grayscale.
Bro
Get
is
out of
not
here.
dead.
Yes,
He's
yes, yes, yes.
intoxicated.
But that's always the case.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and save changes. All right. Sorry, just had to clean that up a little bit. All right. So, real quick, what brings you? So, we have a shot of Geralt approaching the church. What's going through his mind?
The city is rotten to the core. The only way for me to cleanse myself is with the power of prayer. And wish for salvation upon me and this city.
Mm-hmm. Sure, bud.
Also, he doesn't sound like this, but his inner monologue sounds like this.
Right. Sure. Well. What's going on? Oh.
His mind.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Who left and then came back? Oh,
Me.
hey, Coin.
Coin.
I
He
don't
tried
know
to
why.
leave the activity.
No, no.
Oh.
I couldn't hear you guys for some reason.
Oh,
What? Oh.
that's a rip.
That
Yeah.
explains why you weren't reacting to my monologue again.
Yeah, it was a great monologue, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
I asked, so what
Mhm.
the fuck's happening? Because I couldn't hear anything. Everything. I thought no one was talking.
No. We're not.
And then I
We're
looked
not
over and I saw like the green popping up, and I was like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that was what happened to me this morning. That anyway.
So,
Oh.
that's what's going on through my mind. Again, reminder, he does not sound like this. His inner monologue sounds like this.
Yeah. Is he the kind of person to approach strangers when he sees them in church? Or no? He keeps a certain distance. This is a place for
No. He always keeps his eye out for suspicious individuals, but he's
But
not.
Ezra
He's
counts
not one to
as
approach.
individuals.
I mean, he
get-
has.
Go ahead.
He has taken like he does. He is more observant than you'd expect, right? Like, okay, not in terms of skills, but like in terms of profession. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So he is. He is what's it called? More. So he does have like a pretty good idea of who visits the church, or at least the regulars. So he would have taken stock of Kandra and Ezra. Not enough to not like to act on it, like, but he would be like, oh yeah, these guys usually show up at around this time.
Hmm. How often would you say he
Oh,
goes to church?
actually, in fact, you see, like, after he finishes praying, you see, if anyone were to look around, like, you'd see him pull out a notebook and sketch some things down while looking around, like, note some things down. A little notebook with a little pencil. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, continue.
All right. And we have a kind of on closing the notebook and heading out. We get to see him head out, but not just yet. But we can't yet see where he's going. Meanwhile, it's a bright new day in the city. Things are looking good. Byron, what would you say your favorite coffee shop is?
Byron would either choose. So, favorite? Do you mean like The one he likes
place.
the most, or the one he frequents the most?
If he has a daily routine, where does he stop to get his morning coffee?
On the way, basically, on the way to So on the way from his house, which I believe is it still in River Split?
For yes. You said you'd look for a house at some point and you never did.
Yes, true. Yeah, I'll do that as a project at some point, like a mini project. But yeah, so he's still living in the in his house that's technically in a different tax-paying zone or whatever, and he probably would go somewhere like somewhere along the path he has to travel, which would be somewhere close by, probably in Market Soft Rock, here near the scent store, probably somewhere around here. Closer to the headquarters, but wait, no, that's not the. Is this the way? This is the way. Sorry, no, that's a bit far actually. We'll say here.
We'll put all right.
Underdog.
Underdogs. Just gonna put this one and put Byron's favorite coffee place. Well, Byron, today you're on the verge of being late to your normal routine, but whatever. The foot traffic's been slightly better than it normally is. And when you get there, it's oddly empty.
Hey, bartender, give me a cup of mud.
Your drink, bartender.
Your sorry, you want your usual?
You got it. You know it.
You hear a few footsteps. Oh, you might want to get that to go. He says. A voice says, and you recognize this person. You don't want to recognize this person. Oh well. Sometimes people just show up in your life. Hi.
I remember seeing this thing.
Yeah. Byron, hi.
Jared, I see. Hey, how's it going? You don't intend to interrupt my daily routine, do you? You can't deny a man his cup of Joe.
Yeah, no, I respect a cup of Joe as much as everyone else, but I'm afraid, you see, I'm here on business with you. Now, there has been some, how to put this politely, there's a question of, there's a police question matter that involves you, and well, you are being summoned to our precinct number 12. Now, you're under no obligation to come with us, but well, I would hate to have to write down that you decided not to come. So,
You marked on the map somewhere?
precinct 12 is, or I'm about to.
Oh, okay.
My dramatic delivery. Interrupted so cruelly.
So cruelly.
I Catherine.
Well, how urgent is it? I mean, look, the coffee here is it's tolerable, is this potable, you could say. Why don't you join me for a cup, huh?
What's
the rush?
Well, you see, the rush is that I'm really, we have deadlines and all these things to do. See, I know that you're a reasonable person, but the boss insisted I bring, more people just in case. And you see that, in a booth, like in a corner of the restaurant, trying to look inconspicuous with out of date newspapers or two other blue coats.
Oh, I see. Is a matter of importance. I see. Right, Master, make that mud to go. Yeah. And throw me a
Yeah.
croissant, would you? I'll throw in a coin for you.
I'll
I've
make that
lost
too.
track. Where is everyone? Where's Byron? Where's he gone?
Coffee shop.
Coffee shop and about to go to the police precinct.
Okay. I thought he was still on the map somewhere.
No, I was expressly told to disappear, to make him disappear.
Yes.
Well, and you know, we cut to later in the day when the Fenties are looking around, and it's not like Byron to be late, to not show up, to not let you know, but he's just a sign
In
of
the
him so
office.
far.
What are we doing? We just chilling out in the red room.
I mean, there's no clients.
Unless otherwise stated.
There's no clients today. There's no
Oh no, Toots, we gotta get rid of the Christmas tree.
Yeah, probably.
It's just on the
Fine.
map. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I know. It was on my mind, but I felt bad taking it out.
No, do get rid of it.
I did.
Yeah,
Fine. But not in a way that it'll come back eventually,
That's
bigger and more gaudy, bigger and more obnoxious than ever.
Imagine.
Yes. Well, back in the office, we're waiting. Well, for one, because we're meant to. So the folks were, you're always coming up with plans, discussing. Oh, weird not to have Byron. He's one of the people, keeping meetings on track.
So
It's,
next week, yeah. That's what Byron would say.
Wow. Oop. Sorry.
What are we doing next week? Robbing a bank, was it, or something?
Is it always so direct?
I don't know.
I was under the impression that we were out of business for a little bit.
Out of business?
Shame.
Are you out of your mind, Ezra? Of course we're not out of business. Stop working.
Okay, well,
We'll
look,
start making a name for us. Oh, goals to get out of
that's a
occupation.
question for a different time.
Strange Byron not to join. Perhaps he's on a hot streak somewhere.
That's a good sound effect.
It is. Okay, well, I guess Jill's not here, so somebody should get that. I'm not sure if I'm meant to be seen, kind of chimes in.
I'll go get it. Yeah, hold on. We're coming. We're coming. Open the door. Get on the floor. Walk the dinosaur. Hello.
You open the door.
A dinosaur.
Said something about walking a dinosaur?
It's not a dinosaur.
Sorry.
You open the door to see.
Hello. Oh, sir. Might we be able to help? Welcome to Enigma Inc., private detective agency. At your service.
The man looks disgusted. Like you see very clear distaste printed on his face. Is this what passes for service here? You are detectives. You bring shame to all of us. He lets himself in. He just shoves you out of the way.
I bet he doesn't even stop to wipe his feet.
Nope. Good God.
Ezra!
Yeah.
Would you come here, please?
Oh, right. People don't usually want me around when we're greeting guests, and after that whole shebang with the guy. Oh, hello.
Oh, while Ezra's coming, he's eyeing Penny up and down, like examining.
My eyes are up here, thank you.
Wow, you too?
What?
Whatever. I wasn't. I guess. What better other job for an actor? I guess. And you.
You
You go to the church, don't you? The Church of Ilmater.
Oh god
No.
damn it! No.
God damn it, brother.
No.
Fuck you. Look. I'm gonna write this shit in the lore eventually. Don't fuck with it. It'll be part of the
Church of
lore, but we're not.
Bahamut.
Hey.
Fuck you. Anyways,
Esratine,
Okay.
Byron.
uh, yes, I believe so. I've seen them around my church every now and then, as you said.
Keep your guns handy.
Always seems
Ezra.
kind
He
of
seems
weird,
a bit
honestly.
Aggressive. No.
Look,
Yeah, he's
Just
always
bring
been
the other
a
two
bit
here.
weird,
I
yes.
know they're in there. Just bring them out. This is a matter
I
of
don't like it,
importance. I
Penny.
wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that.
Well, why don't you have a seat and we can talk about it? Why don't you tell me what's wrong? Tell us how we, Enigma Inc., can help.
Lady, I'm the one doing the ask. I'm the one asking the questions here. Do you see this
What?
badge? He pulls out his blue coat badge.
Oh, blue
Now,
coat.
go. Now go on and bring the others.
Hey, fucking.
It is
get out of
important. Right now.
Hmm. All right, fine.
Ah, no wonder he always smells so bad when he's at the church.
here. You fucking stay back.
Okay, look, Condra at the very least will try to sneak a peek. And probably very conspicuously at that.
Just tell us what's going on, sir. That we can help you.
Well, notice how I said bring up the other two and not the other three? Yes, I know he's not here. And I know where he is. I know who you are. Now bring them out so we can figure this out and I can get out of here.
Oh, well,
I assure you,
whoever
I
could
have
be
no
talking about
no
it.
idea what you're talking about.
Don't even try it. I am this close to throwing all of you in cuffs. But I promised Byron I wouldn't. Because we need each other for now. For now.
Byron,
Hey.
you say?
Biden's gay?
I don't think that's the takeaway.
Look, you want me to
Hey,
play by
and
your
good for
you want me
him,
to
I just
play
didn't
by your
know.
rules?
Uh,
You want me to play by your rules? Fine, I will. Look, you could call me. Look, I'll play by your rules for now. I'll sit down and wait. Now bring the others out. If we don't have a lot of time. And if I haven't made it, and in case I hadn't made it clear enough, I don't want to be here, and I don't want to deal with you. We are not friends. We are only helping each other this one time. You understand? Now go get them.
Penny,
I know they're there.
I know this is Biden's boyfriend and whatnot, but I don't think I like this one.
yeah, perhaps you should just shoot him.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go and
But not on that couch.
hold the gun behind my back or something. Oh, right, we just got it. We just got it cleaned, right?
Yeah, be-
Right.
Pain in the ass to get the stains out.
Yes, honestly.
Well, I can assure you, Mr. Bluecoat, sir, we're the only two people here.
Well, you are making this a lot more difficult than Byron said you would. Let's see. How can I...
You know,
other
the-
associates are off running errands at the moment.
They are not. They are behind in the red room.
What? How does he know about the danger room?
Mm-hmm. And
What, you want me to start listing off your accomplishments so that you believe me that I know who you are?
No, I believe you all too well. Why, we must handle this situation delicately.
Penny,
Okay.
I don't think there's anything.
Let me
delicate
put this in a
about it.
way that even you two can understand, okay? Actually, you know what? Despite everything, I kind of respect you. And I say to Penny, but
Mhm.
him, like, I respect you because at least you do something reasonable with your free time. Now, that one, I don't respect.
What?
The
Don't
guy
worry.
who goes to church
Don't
with you.
worry,
Oh,
Ezra. I fucking sock him in the face.
Okay.
Fucking deserve. Go fuck yourself. What do you mean? I'll have you know. Okay, well, look, sir. I know you might only see me at the church, but I'll have you know I volunteer for gardening at the universities. Not that it's any of your business.
He takes out a notepad and writes this down.
That
You
was-
fucking bastard.
That was very
Puts
rude.
the notepad away.
That's very rude and
It's my business
uncalled
now.
for. So
That
please
is
either
very
state your
rude, I'll have you
business
know.
or be on your merry way.
I don't think I could have made it any more clear. Have you not noticed that Byron is not here?
Well, indeed, I have noticed that he's not here.
Do you know where he is?
I admit I do not.
I do.
Great. Hell,
Not until all of you are here.
this is all of us.
Oh, good God.
You have no proof that it
Alright.
isn't.
all right. At some point,
what
I'm gonna,
way-
I'm gonna assume more
Hold on,
at some point drunkenly stumbles then, just because he's bored of waiting.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Well, I don't wanna,
Alright.
I don't wanna, like,
Hey,
What's it
Jules,
called?
I
Like,
don't
I
care
don't
that
wanna
this is your
overstep.
character. He is a blue coat, and like the less...
I no, this is correct. I would expect no less. I'm trying not to overstep your roleplay. Like you're what you're saying is all very makes sense, which is why I'm trying to like not have anyone else be forced.
Do you want me to try to sway
Fine.
you?
For what?
Oh, do you want me to roll for it? So you can drop it?
No, I believe it. I don't need you to roll. I'll like I'm playing ball.
Okay. Well, there's only so many more times I can say that they're not here.
Okay, that's fair.
He is ballin'.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Look. Fine. I'll believe you that they're off on errands.
I turn on
Now-
my like sending stone.
You ignore him and rudely like take out your iPhone to text them.
No. It's just like in my back pocket if I turn it on.
Now. Follow me. I already know the layout of this place.
Uh-huh. Used our services before, have you?
No. I've just been here many times.
What sounds like... What was we were not in?
That sounds like a customer.
Something like that.
That sounds like breaking and entering. Is that illegal?
No, I had permission.
From whom?
From who?
Byron.
Uh-huh.
What? Okay, look, Penny, I like Biden as much as the next guy, but I think we're gonna have to rethink our partnership after this.
Hmm.
Oh no, him having dealings with someone he's not told us about.
Him having
Yeah.
dealings with a blue coat. Who knows
Yeah.
about our business? Toots,
Okay,
you fucking dickwad.
admittedly that is worse.
Not by a lot, though. You dealt with a... You fucking dealt with a noble! That's like almost as bad.
Eh?
The one shot
You
where
weren't here.
Oh.
The one shot
Yeah,
where
the
we
one
had
shot we weren't here. But also, he was a noble from a different fucking place. He had nothing to do with us guys, man. Alright, like, blue coats are like our enemies, period.
It is true.
whatever.
This is one who is much closer to home. Is true.
This is all true, yes. This is also part of my plan, Cohen. This is what also remember you were asking me all this time, like what's the conflict that I want for the season? This.
Byron's a fucking traitor.
He's not a traitor, but whatever.
Traitor.
Come over here.
I mean, I'm
Come
gonna
over
try
here,
to
Ezra.
rate this conflict, but
Oh, why? What's wrong with it?
We can keep that.
Colin doesn't like it.
We can have that discussion. I think after the session.
All right, fine.
Anyways,
But hold on, just so I understand we will have the discussion after the session. What do you want me to avoid
no, just keep
from
rolling.
here on out?
Play ball. Let's just not discuss it here.
Okay.
As I understand.
Right. So here's the deal. Byron has been taken in for questioning with the Bluecoats. I don't have enough authority to get him out. We need to work together. And when the other two come here, you tell them as much as well. To get him out. And then from then on, we will never meet again.
Right? Sounds good to me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I'm still gonna keep going to church.
That is fair.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess.
That is fair.
I mean, like, look, business is one thing, but you know,
Okay. I will never deal with you guys again.
Right?
better.
So what do you propose? Know a lot more than we. Byron's usually comes up with plans.
Here's the thing. I need to actually let me actually think about this. Well, I think this is where we open the actual discussion. What do we want to do?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I mean, the plan, as much as I intended, was your plan is to get Byron out of custody, and in such a way that because I think you can show them that he can be in custody for an indeterminate period, and that's bad for him. That's bad for you. Your job is to get him out of there, the sooner the better, in such a way that won't raise suspicions, but will let you guys keep playing ball.
Right.
Right.
So here's the thing. We have to get him out, but we can't just go in there and kill everybody and just get him out, and we can't sneak him out. Otherwise, this problem will just continue.
Can we perhaps body switch? We put someone in his place.
Risky. Also, I don't think the Bluecoats, as someone who's as someone who knows the inner workings, I don't think they would be fooled by that. But we can try. If you have the utmost confidence in your technology, then yes, we can try.
Technology?
Or magic, whatever.
Magic.
However you wish to do the body switch.
No, just take Byron with us, leave someone else in his.
That
Well,
would
then-
never work.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what charges they're holding him on. I don't know if he was just caught up randomly or if they caught
No.
him specifically.
So okay, because here's the thing that I think what wasn't clear. He's currently being questioned, in an interrogation room, face to face with a Bluecoat,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like,
Right?
as we speak.
as we speak. Right? So if we were to swap him out with someone, the Bluecoat, who has been talking to him the entire time, he'd be like, "What the fuck? Who are you?" And then the problem would just continue. He would just go pinch Byron again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Leave it to
So that-
Byron to get pinched.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so we can't sneak him out. We can't kill everyone in there. We're gonna have to try to.
If I might interject, sneak him out is an option if you can prove that he didn't just book it out. So this is where you have ambiguity. He is expected. He's in police custody, but you got to find a way to get him out of police custody in such a way that it won't appear.
Won't raise any more suspicious.
They won't seem more suspicious. Is I think the way the phrase is.
So here's a couple of things we can do. We could try to convince someone to let him go, and that he's been taken on false charges. Someone above. I think the guy is Jaren. Someone
I mean,
above
that
Jaren
sounds
to get him out. Or we could falsify some documents to say that he's been released and sneak him out.
If would you get those documents? Ready?
I can, but it's not gonna be easy.
How so? Not just acquire a form.
I don't have the authority to sign them. We need to falsify them.
What kind of fucking detective are you?
The kind who detects
He's been
things.
taken in. Yeah, he's been taken in on some heavy charges.
You know what the
Only the
charges
police
are?
chief can release him.
Anyone know what the charges are?
And
No.
yeah, I'll say that for
Oh, okay.
connections, you're given a list, and it's a long laundry list. You know, some of the charges are false, not inaccuracy with taxes, collusion with suspicious individuals, unclear whereabouts.
Not the
Like
fucking
that.
taxes
Doesn't
thing.
that seem like a
I
fucking-
did tell him to stop paying his fucking council tax. God,
Yes.
let's be down.
Gambling debts with the clay breakers, and then there's like a long list of.
Wait, hang on.
A lot of these are false.
Or if not false, they're misleading. But everything that like a lot of stuff
No,
which
but
is
that
not really.
that last charge shouldn't thing because that would imply that the gambling debts with the clay break legal, practical like debt, whereas clay breakers are a gang.
You misunderstand. It's not that he's. It's not a fiscal crime. It's dealing with illegal organizations, and it's in that sense like somebody blabbed that apparently he gambled in the wrong
Basically,
place
him taking a loan from the clay breakers.
from the
What
mafia,
he's- like,
as it is. Yeah, in that
Yeah.
sense. It's like, but it's all, like in the sense that none of these things are in themselves illegal, or at least they're a small potatoes crime. But somebody's gone to all the painstaking detail of like writing down every possible thing that could be construed as bad. That's kind of the crux of the matter. They have no evidence of any wrongdoings. This is the part where they're shaking the tree to see what they can come up with. If not for him, for all the other people that he's worked with, and they got the impression that he's at least been seen with other individuals. Off the top of my head, he's been seen with Asterix or other people that are wanted for all kinds of reasons. It's not that he's done anything wrong. This is the cops being the cops and abusing their authority to see what they can make happen.
Mm-hmm. Coin, have you ever seen those like interrogation videos?
Seen interrogation scenes before, yeah.
No.
Like YouTube videos.
The
where they,
videos
like,
on YouTube
explain-
videos of like the real interrogations.
I've seen real interrogations.
What? Colin, you've been interrogated before?
No,
Colin.
no.
Well,
I've
basically,
watched
they're
it. I've watched
trying
it.
to
True crime documentaries.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. So they're grilling. So they like grill him for details on like really small stuff until he fumbles and says something he shouldn't.
As we all know.
They're just putting on the pressure, basically. Like just pressuring him until he confesses to something.
Or if not,
Until he breaks.
if not confesses, ends up implicating somebody else.
I mean,
And that's
Yeah, like slips up, says something he shouldn't, and
and I go.
that would be good.
Maybe I go with lawyer. Do we have a right to a lawyer?
Right,
Yeah,
attorney?
probably,
Right to attorney if we're being held.
presumably.
That's one way you could resolve this. Is to flex your law muscles and say, this is my domicile. I will not be harassed, or whatever it is. That is absolutely one way you can approach this. This is a problem with multiple ways to approach it. That was on purpose. Comparatively, compared to the other overcooked heists, this one is your guy's taken in by the police. You gotta get your guy out sooner rather than later. How are you gonna try to approach this? And is that clear to everyone so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just not clear how to approach.
I mean, you can,
Feel
however you want, Coin.
Yes. I'm just
What
gonna
sparks joy in you?
I'm just gonna populate. I'm gonna point out where stuff is, in case that inspires. And you know,
It might be
Take it from
helpful
there.
to see the place.
yes, it is this place here.
No, I mean he meant
Yeah, like the
if
fucking
you have a
map.
map for the place.
I mean, that seems like the kind of thing, you know, you like if somebody gets a
Oh, Arlen, do you happen perchance to have a map of the point?
And he says, "You're lucky I came prepared." He pulls out a you know,
hmm?
A book.
yeah, a book. Also, um,
Yeah.
listen, as long as we're dealing together, as long as we're working together, use my code name, the one they gave me at the precinct,
Edgelord?
Gariel.
Why did the have
That's
code
somehow
names?
worse.
What?
The cops have code names. What's that about?
Yeah, and
Because I'm with organized crime. Sometimes we need to pass by unperceived.
what's up with the code names being fish-based?
That I don't know, is the truth.
Where do you propose that Byron's being held?
You know there are two interview rooms while he's being grilled. So one of them is here and one of them is here. So obviously from the maps you can, pinpoint that he's one of those rooms, but you can't know a priori where he is. Obviously the people here are for reference. I can move them all to the GM layer if that helps.
No, this is fine.
If I were if I were to
Go ahead.
take a guess, he'd be in the back room. Just because the back room only has one door to it, in and out, closest to your entrance, whereas the other appears to be next to the front desk lobby with.
Toots actually did the pro as hell photoshopping to make an extra wall there. But yes. But anyway, no, that those are, you have a reasonable idea that it's probably one of those rooms. And there's a good evidence that it's probably more prudent to assume he's in the back room. Okay.
They put him in the back rooms?
Not the back room.
Back room.
Back rooms.
Can you imagine they put Byron in the back rooms? Jesus.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
fucking
Okay,
dark,
so
Or littering.
man. Littering.
okay, well here's the thing, right? If we
Hmm?
going in there, I'm gonna go. What's Ezra's room?
What do you mean?
Or what do
Does
you?
that not seem like illegal to you? Like, does he not have the bearing of someone who is respectable?
Yeah, exactly. I'll have you know, Ezra knows a little bit of law here and there, right?
Yeah, sure. I don't know that it's true. It's just like it's about convincing other people that it's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, regardless, I think just so that we can get the ball rolling a little bit, I think the engagement is going to be a social thing, right?
No, it's up to you. I'm genuinely serious about this. That you can say, actually, we're gonna,
Yeah.
but you could also try to sneak it. So, you do you, buddy boys. And I just gotta create your token. So, this is, as usual. Afterwards, people can have, one. That should be a 70, shouldn't it? Shucks. Have the one pre-engagement thing, attempt to either to think a bit more, get information, be inspired. What's everyone think?
I'm gonna ask the following. Colin, what do you want to do?
I genuinely no idea.
Can I choose then?
Sure.
No. If sure is just, you know what I mean? Like, do you want to? Do you want me
what?
to like, do you want to choose
Choose what?
what to
What
do?
we do?
I don't have anything to do.
Well, that's why we're fucking asking if you
I
want to.
fucking already said yes. What the hell? What do you want from
Easy.
me?
No, you said
Easy.
sure. and I was getting concerned that you might not, because I don't want to choose a path, like a an engagement matter that you're not gonna be into. Okay.
Go for it.
All right.
Hmm.
I think the most fun would be to do like all of them together.
What?
As in, what do I mean by this? We, we go in. Ezra will be in charge of sneaking Byron out. Penny will be in charge of going in as Byron's lawyer to try to talk to the guy and be like, my client needs like a bathroom break or something, and basically keep the blue coat distracted. Ezra sneaks him out, and then Arlen is going to like get the document to say that he's been released, and then once Byron's been snuck out, he goes meets up with Penny and presents that, while she's talking, and is like, look, he's free to go, and then we're out.
Okay, I just don't see the part where we seek him out if we're already also gonna get the form this.
Just because it'll be fun. No?
Seems like an actually a reflection, honest.
Yeah, but then Ezra has something to do.
Do we know if they have any evidence against Byron?
Ah, there you go. Maybe they do. Yeah, they have evidence, and then Ezra's gonna go in there and get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, I could do
Any
that.
potential evidence.
Sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. That could be one thing you do pre-engagement is to say,
I don't think that's
Right.
engagement.
No, dudes. Let's do it as part of the engagement. That's so much more fun.
no, in the sense, do we not want to do the thing where everyone does one thing before? Okay.
In
No,
this
No,
case-
we do. I'm saying not this. I thought you were implying that we wanted Ezra to destroy the evidence as part of his pre-engagement. I'm like,
Oh,
no,
no, not destroy. Find out, try to see if you can get an idea of what kind of evidence it exists or whatever. No, you know what? Let's play ball. Keep going.
Fine. Yeah, that seems like ideas enough.
Does it seem fun though?
Guess we'll see when we get there.
Okie dokie. That is positive.
Right, pre-engagement. I think I know what to do.
What you thinking?
I think I'm gonna give asterisks.
Hello?
Coin.
Hello? What?
You say you're gonna give asterisks and then you cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna give her a ring.
What kind of ring? An engagement ring?
Well, I mean, I do two sides of this conversation. Hello, Asterix. Yeah, Penny.
I'll try to. Yeah. Penny, how you doing?
Well, you see, Asterix, Byron's gone and put himself in some trouble.
Yeah, that sounds about right. She says you can distantly hear the sound of like a bottle being smashed.
I'm pretty sure she'd say, "Oh no, Byron, baby."
All right, fine. No, Byron, baby. Fine.
Look, we're gonna sneak him out of jail.
Precinct 12. You can give him
Precinct 12.
give him. Yeah.
It would be extremely helpful to us if you could make some noise nearby enough that perhaps it thins out the hordes.
Sure. Kind of noise.
Just the general ruckus. Perhaps do you still have some fireworks from winter solstice?
I got fireworks year round.
Well, I'm
Checks
sure Bastards Row would love a display.
You know what? Been a while. Heck yeah.
Great. Shall we say later in this afternoon at about 3 o'clock?
We're gonna film by flashback the days next time.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Yeah. And all right.
Great. That's the distraction sorted, perhaps that leaves them a bit more vulnerable.
Alright, that's one.
Oh, the Ezra Capade. We should leave that for last,
As
Oh
is
boy.
tradition.
as is tradition.
Right.
Mhm.
Arlen is going to, you know what? He's going to procure an actual, honest to God, official like pass for Penny as the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a badge that says law, like basically a
High-end
badge that
law
indicates,
person.
yeah, a badge that indicates that she's a lawyer and that she's allowed to be here, but like an actual official one, you know.
Okay, but thankfully one that does actually have the name of the person. So that's it. There's not a lie on the badge. Just Penny's not allowed to legally wear it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, but I wouldn't use Penny's name, right? Because Penny probably wouldn't want that.
Which is no. Like, a matter of like the badge is legit, but
Yes.
it's not. Yes.
Yes, the badge is 100% legit, but she's not allowed to. You know, she's not a doctor, not a doctor, a lawyer.
Also true. Unless do you have a PhD, Penny?
I don't think so, no. Not old
Yeah,
enough.
that's
Penny
to
has a
have
PhD in acting, just like we were talking about earlier
it.
today, Quinn.
Not old enough to have it.
Yeah, that's
Says
fair.
who? Don't let your dreams be dreams, Penny.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean? Wow, I was being nice.
Supportive as it gets, Coin. Coin just doesn't like people supporting him.
I was being supportive of Penny's dreams of getting a PhD, and she fucking and Coin's like, wow, look at this fucking nerd.
No, it's look at this fool.
What?
Look at this
Anyway,
fool.
so yes,
how
I
old
would
are you
like
then?
to.
At age of 22. What's wrong with you?
22? Fuck you. I'll get my PhD by 22 just to fucking piss you off.
Do it, Valen. Bet.
I got you. Real
Wait.
life, I'll do it.
It's not impossible either, right? Like,
It's
so
not
you,
impossible.
No, it's not, but it's
Uh,
quite unlikely.
Theoretically, I could.
how wait, how long does a PhD take?
Pretty fucking
Normally?
long, actually.
Years. The thing is this: you're not working
Years?
on it full. It's not usually you're not working on it full time the way you are for your bachelor's or master's. I think is the truth.
Yeah.
Ah,
So, but genuinely,
see.
people will be stuck doing their PhD for years. Is an honest truth.
But it's just that they're doing other things at the same time. Like,
Oh.
work.
Yeah.
it didn't work, Quinn. Anyway, so I'm getting a legit badge for Penny to wear.
All right. Now, Penny, your task will be to color coordinate that.
Do we know what color it is?
Blue.
Blue. Goddamn.
All right.
Blue. I only have
Hold on.
petty. Actually, that's not true. I do have blue. I was thinking of doing this penny. Not gonna.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
So for reference, I envision something like this, but hold on. I envision, something like this, but that says something like appointed lawyer or something.
There we go. I have blue. Blue vest.
Nice. If you want me to...
Yeah, like that, but instead of like saying visitor and having a V, it's just a giant L and it says appointed lawyer.
He's taking an L. Okay, fine.
Oh,
Yep,
you're
exactly. That's the point.
I really thought you were about to meet L. I thought you were about to call me a fucking loser or something. Hey,
That is what I said.
you.
It's a giant L.
You're a giant L. You're the one who got fucking
Yeah.
got.
True and real.
Here Penny has to come again. Save Byron's butt.
Fucking save his ass.
All right. Real quick. Meanwhile, we're having this planning. We have a flashback cut to Byron being invited to take a seat at a desk.
Wait, the Ezra Capade.
No, we will, but just
Okay.
to intersperse these kind of,
Ah, yes. Sorry. Continue.
to intersperse the scenes of interrogation of Jaren is pulling out a chair for Byron. All right, Byron, I'm not sure if you're familiar how this procedure works.
Byron will
Yeah.
sit down and sip on his coffee on his to-go coffee cup. You know. Just.
Hmm? You're you're not being charged for any. You're not being accused of any crimes, but we do believe you might know a number of you might be in possession of some really important information that right now the police is looking for. You understand you need not reply to any inquiry. You have the right to remain silent. But if you choose not to say anything now, well, it will be hard to use that evidence in your defense later.
I just imagine Byron going, "You ain't got no proof. You'll never take me alive." Fucking takes out a gun, shoots himself in the head. Nah. All right. So looks like we're in a cooperating sort of mood today, huh? Fine. Look, I'll answer your silly little questions as long as you make it quick. Yeah, I got a meeting in about like 2 hours. I'm meeting my lady. I can't have her waiting now. Otherwise, you're gonna have to take her. You're gonna have to handle her wrath for me being late.
Well, you see him. You see, like the desk. He's reaching and pulling something that he's trained to pull. Just a towering stack of papers, and just drops them on the desk. There's a thump. Some of them fall off.
Oh, I didn't know I had a stalker.
Too bad I can't read.
Yeah, well,
That's quite some. Byron adjusts his glasses and takes another sip.
Now
that's good. Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, what is it? 2 sugars, free. No, coarse grind, 2 sugars, right?
Oh, that's pretty good. I should have you as my errand boy. Maybe you can get it for me next time.
Just remember how you took it. Anyway. Enough.
I mean, you're doing much better than Ezra. He always gets it wrong.
Why you out there naming people?
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Although
Ezra,
no, that's
Ezra Miller.
That's the perfect segue. Ezra, would that be? And he's like rifling through his files. Mr. Walland, I believe. You two work together, right?
Of course, it's right there on the sheet. We're part of Enigma Inc. Private investigators.
Or like
what have you
instigator?
I see. And he's gonna say, right now, who is the legal owner of Enigma Inc.?
I mean, that would be all of us. It's a joint sort of thing.
Penny registered the business.
Is that? Oh, sorry, I don't actually know. Is that the case?
That is true.
He's asking these questions exactly to see if he can get you to trip up on the answer.
Right.
Like Penny did register the business. Part of one of the things she did when we were doing the clock for it.
Right. But I wasn't sure if that's that. I mean, that's me not knowing, not Byron not knowing. You can't fault me for tripping up. You can't fault Byron for me tripping up.
I don't know. That's
I just realized. But when's the last time we referenced Casper?
Never. That's the point.
No.
Yeah,
every now and then, other people you dealt with said, "Give Casper my regards."
Yeah, I think like maybe twice.
I tried to bring it up.
No, I want to say off the top of my head, Sunny brought it up. Dude, Fisk brought it up a couple of times.
Yeah, I think that's it.
No, I'm positive we can come up with more. Yeah.
Look, it's a joint venture, okay? Whereas I believe but look, if I'm trying to recall correctly, I believe it's under Penny Clay's name. It's another one of the private investigators. You must have seen her. She was in Hadestown. It's got a
not
lot
my
of
kind of
talent, that one.
not my kind of scene.
I can
Anyway,
tell.
okay.
I sip. Didn't strike me as the refined kind. I put the coffee down.
Meanwhile,
you got more of a rustic charm. You know what I mean? Sorry, I didn't mean any offense by that.
speaking of rustic, I understand you've moved districts.
What do you? Is he asking about my residence?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Recently moved over to River Split.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then, all right. Okay, just to avoid the scene from Dragon. Well, I understand it's to do with no. All right, how to put this? They're gonna cut this to. I understand it's all about. This is to avoid the taxes, then, or no, unrelated.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I pay my taxes like everyone else.
Pay my taxes.
Well, no, but he does. That's the thing. He's gonna sort through all of them and find. Okay, well, see here. I believe you've made an error 3 years ago on the following form, and that's gonna be the cut to continue the pre-planning.
I always found that so funny that like you have to claim criminal. But the funny thing about that is obviously by claiming it, you're shooting yourself.
Yeah, it's
not
self-report, you know.
But by not claiming it, you're actually committing tax evasion, also illegal.
Well, no. It's actually worse to. It's actually way worse to not claim it because the
Oh,
police
yeah.
you can deal with. The IRS, no.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
Mhm.
But like, it's just
From experience, Colin. Yeah.
I mean, have you ever? There's a very funny. Hold on, let me find the clip.
The Joker one, yeah.
Yeah, the Joker.
The Joker's Miles, I'm pretty sure, is the clip. Anyway.
Here, Coin. Take a look, real quick. I put it in general. You too, Alan.
I know the one. Don't worry about it. I'm a learned man, right?
Blew up your account.
I know some shit.
137 million.
Yes, and if I don't pay up, I'll go to jail for tax evasion. I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you.
There you go. Sorry, continue.
All right. So, cut to him bringing up like one file to see if he can quote you on having filled in the wrong form, and that's gonna be the cut to during the pre-planning. Condra's gonna do a relatively quiet thing where she's gonna research a bit of, okay, what kind of evidence has been requested from other places, and understand a bit about how it would be stored. The answer is there's probably a central repository that people can request and make access to. So, but the thing is, a lot of times the procedures are being followed. The critical evidence oftentimes is stored locally and not correctly duplicated. Some of the critical evidence is in fact probably in the precinct. So, if we're to vanish, well.
Mhm.
Anyway. Meanwhile, Ezra, you got any idea what you want to do?
All right. I think my plan is I'm gonna fucking like we were saying. I'm gonna sneak in and I'm gonna try and get him out. The good old fashioned Ezra way. So I'm thinking, how can we? So I'm looking at this map, right? I want everyone's like. Okay, let's work on my plan and then we'll find out what I want to do to prepare for it. Does that work with everyone?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone sees what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna do this in green. So I'm thinking, right, go in through the enclosed bay, right? And then make my so we know all this shit, right? But do we know who everyone in the precinct is? Do we know their shifts and shit or what?
I'm gonna say no. Right now, these people are populated just because I can move them all to the GM layer. I think that's more appropriate. But
Okay,
you can.
so
Yeah, you have an idea of You have an idea of that? Okay, there's probably this many people. Da, 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 da. Oh, sorry. Let
Okay,
me
do we
just.
know? Wait. Are there any cameras?
We're not really.
I'm gonna
Ever...
say. Hmm? I think in
Video,
general we don't. I
video
think in
cameras.
general.
God damn it.
Holy shit! One of you speak.
Fuck's sake, I don't think video cameras are a form of technology that we're at yet.
All right,
Not
thank you.
recurringly, but you did give a. You did show something not. Like you gave it. What is it? The one time we had the reverse heist where we had the thing already. They had some funky security, not dissimilar from that, but I get the impression it's not common.
But what? Okay, but is it here? Aquí.
Probably not.
Okay,
So
so
let's go with no for now.
wait. Sorry, just want to read an email real quick. There's
Emails.
fucking measles. What the fuck? Sorry, never mind. Apparently, measles is going around. That's cool. How the fuck did measles come back up? Thought we were over this. Anyways, like the funny blazing dark. Right. So I'm thinking. First steps first is like maybe if I could get a list of the people working today. Perhaps have this. I'm gonna ask Gariel
What?
if he has any if he knows anyone who I could if he knows anyone any feathers I could ruffle to get a list of like people working in the precinct and their shifts and whatnot.
As in,
Or,
someone
again,
to intimidate?
intimidate or murder, fire,
You're,
steal from, whatever.
you're trying to do that in a precinct to a cop?
Well, no, like just a cop, like someone who's off duty who I could like get this information out of.
Um. Listen, just to speed this along, I will give you someone, but logically speaking, Geralt would absolutely not give you this info. Okay? Just so we're clear on the character motivations.
I feel like giving him like naming one guy so you can harass, assault, or what have you. Yeah, that probably is a line he doesn't want to cross, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Just to be clear, I'm giving
Cool.
you this so that we can move along, but he absolutely would not give you this information. Okay?
He's a funny little guy. I just want to talk to him. Gary
Doesn't like he would not give you this info at all. But yes, he
Nothing
will
gotta worry
single out a
about.
guy, a guy called Johnson.
Johnson. All right, great. So first steps first. Fuck up this Johnson. I mean, politely ask this Johnson fellow where I could, with the shifts and whatnot. So I think that's gonna be my escapade. What word? Anyone against this?
All
We
right.
good?
So what I hear is you're gonna try to trail the Johnson, and then negotiate from there.
Yeah,
All right.
negotiate. That's a word for it.
That seems like I'm gonna ask you to roll for.
Very well. Hunt.
Like that seems like the most obvious, and then you're trying to trail somebody in that. Let's go with risky standard for now.
Risky standard. Hunt this man. Yeah. Oh.
All right.
How does he get away with it every time?
Here are the questions. You managed to get this person who's, when he's just stumbling around drunk after having a night at the pub. Oh.
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna say, "Oh, someone has a good. Oh well, someone's had a good night, eh? Couple pints of the lads, no?
You know it. Don't I know you?
Oh no. Don't you worry about it. You wouldn't know it's little old me. But it's fine. The night is young. We have plenty of time to get accustomed with each other. Now, I have a small question for you, Mister Johnson. No?
Did we introduce?
I'm asking if I'm asking if that's his name. If I got the right guy, pretty much.
Yeah.
And no, and he's replying to you. Have we been introduced?
Because
Oh,
obviously
that's what he's saying.
Yes.
Oh well, I've definitely been introduced to you. You don't have to worry about that. But given your reaction, I'd say I have the right person, no? Now, and I'm gonna like walk towards him. I'm gonna try and like back him into an alley or something. Which,
Okay, let's
You know
say
what I
that
mean?
I'm gonna say from your hunt, you managed to find a good place for this.
yeah, there you go. Let's say.
All right.
Well, you see, I have a friend of mine who's come across a little bit of trouble, and you know, I think both of us could really appreciate us helping each other out here. Now, here's the cinch, yeah? You give me nice and quick a list of some of your friends who have been working at the precinct, their shifts, the nice information that I want, and you get to walk away from here and see another day to drink a couple pints with the lads, okay?
Yeah, so you backed him in a corner. He's not sure what. No, I don't just add that information to everyone. You're gonna have to make your case, or like, or come up with something. Look, man, he's
I'm gonna
drunk,
fucking.
but like, but he doesn't. But he's drunk, but no one just rattles off, coworkers' routines like that.
I'm gonna like fucking take out a throwing knife. I'm gonna like throw it at his foot, like to like pin him to the ground with the knife.
Oi, I'm a
Well,
cop, don't you?
yes, what do
I'm
you
a
want me to-
cop, don't you know? Like, yeah.
What?
I'm a cop. Yeah. Look, he's drunk, but he's like, who do you think you are? Trying to throw shit at a cop.
I'm sorry. You're telling me he's so drunk that I want to stab his foot by throwing a knife into his
Yeah.
foot. Are you telling me he's so drunk he can't feel that?
No, you actually okay. If you're actually
It's-
gonna throw it at his foot, I'm gonna ask you to use an action.
Yes, I would. I would like to prowl to do that. Well, I know. Yeah, prowl. I think we're close enough where that works, right?
Just okay, but let's kind of set parameters. So if you do this, you'll have stabbed him, and your hope is that.
It'll let's just say like sober him up, and he'll take me more seriously. Pretty much. That's my hope.
Fine. All right. Then roll prowl as so risky standard.
Okay. Oh, every time he gets never
Yeah, right.
missed,
Yeah, so you
never
managed to
punished.
yeah, you actually do it, and you're like, yeah, your move is. He caught himself off guard. That he's kind of like trying to back up. At this point, you've got he's thinking to his girl, and you make it obvious to him what's about to happen if he doesn't decide to wise up and start talking. And
So I believe I've made myself clear, friend. Now, those names, yeah.
and he does. So we're gonna not give you a final list. He's just gonna say, look, it varies for the day and night, but da 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 da. Probably the least people are gonna be at nighttime. Otherwise, throughout the day, people are milling about. So,
All right, but like, what does this do for me?
I mean, I'll tell you that we can, decide if you want when we decide about the time. I'll pre-populate some of the people there.
Yeah, right, that works.
All right.
I'll take that. Seems good. Seems like a good start.
Alrighty. So, I think we're about ready with the pre-engagement. So, remind me again what the actual engagement is, just because I recall we're doing a lot of stuff. So,
Yeah.
can I get a recap of what's actually happening?
I mean, I'm doing a social engagement.
Okay.
And I'm doing a sneaky engagement.
Okay. And Gariel, you are supporting Penny, or no, not quite?
Yes, I'm exactly supporting Penny with a what's it called? I'm basically helping. Yeah, I'm supporting Penny. Like I'm escorting her. I'm her police escort, basically.
Alrighty. So then, what time do you imagine you're gonna? Are the plans happening concurrently? Probably, right?
Yeah, because we have a
yeah.
distraction going on outside, right? So
We're gonna time it around that. Okay. So, let's see. Social engagement, social engagement. Let's think about that. Let's navigate that. The social connection. The obvious choice is Byron, but you can decide, okay.
Yeah, Byron, right?
You could, yeah, but,
I'm
yeah,
willing to
just,
defend him. I mean, yeah, because like I mean, let's. This is the more like nitty gritty part. Let's just skip it along. Let's just say Byron and move on. You know.
all right, Byron. Okay, cool. So, Operation particularly bold or daring?
I think so.
For
Well, yours
the
is maybe not, but not really
Oh, yeah,
ours.
mine
We're
is.
just going into talk.
yes, the explosive vulnerability to the target.
My-
I want to
Probably.
argue that
Apparently.
there, yes, because we're going in as someone who is allowed to be in here, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
But
so-
there's
it's like basically Gariel is the vulnerability in their thing.
yes. So I'm gonna count that as a yes. We'll get to you later, like after this, Ezra. One sec.
Mhm.
So, any friends or contacts provide insight or insight into this operation,
Gariel again.
but that. I think that's double counting. He's not a friend if he's actually the one involved. So I'm gonna argue.
I see.
By contrast, I feel like enemies acting here, yes. Expressly, you're the friend who is,
Jaren.
yes, the friend who is no longer a friend. So that's a wash. Any other elements? That seems like a one die to me. You can feel free to tell me, Colin, that I'm forgetting something.
We get an extra die on engage. Wait, no, hang on. That's just.
That's clandestine, which I'm gonna say is relevant for Ezra.
Well, Penny has something, doesn't she?
If she does, yes, please remind me, just because I'm trying to remember, but I'm not. It's not coming to me just yet.
Oh, not quite.
Okay.
But I don't. Probably not.
Okay. Just gonna do that. All right. So it's gonna be a matter of. Let's just go with one die then for now, yeah. So,
Okay.
which one of you is feeling lucky?
I think my engagement, so I'm not doing shit.
Coin. I believe in you.
Well, that's
You
a
already-
that's a 5, right?
Yeah.
You just take the first one.
First one.
Yes. 5, which is to say that you're approaching the thing. You make your way. Sorry, how to put this? I assume you're coming in the middle of the day, right? You're not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You're approaching the middle of the day. No one's surprised to see civilians come in and out. People might take note of the fact that somebody who has the kind of tag you do is running along. Some of them look at themselves like, "Ugh, here comes trouble to get people off." And let's not make that overly sexual. Anyway, and you're approaching and talking your way to the lobby. You're here to basically you're on behalf of sorry, you're looking for you say Byron Melandrin. You think he's being held here. So, okay, and you are his attorney?
Yes, defense and criminal attorney.
Mm-hmm. And,
Is
okay.
appointed lawyer.
All right. Well, and she's gonna ask you to. All right. Well, can I get some like stuff improving the connection between you two? And that she's not just questioning that you're a lawyer just yet, but just because someone's a lawyer, they don't let them just walk on in.
I say. So I say to the. So this would be like the desk person. I say, look, we don't got time for this. All right. Wait, no, that's Byron's accent. Look, we don't got time for this. Okay. We're in a rush. what's your fake name coin as well? Robin Stone.
Yeah.
Miss Stone is a very busy lawyer, all right, and she doesn't have time to be wasting on this sort of thing, okay? And 1 second, I would like to command, but give me 1 second, fellas. All right, I'm gonna roll, and then I'm gonna go grab my food, okay?
Yeah, but although let's let you can decide whether Penny you want to support him or no. You let the new kid handle it.
I'll lend him a hand.
All right.
Position.
So you're gonna use your command, which is say you're gonna start about and no, is it just not okay? You're using your own authority, her authority. I'm trying to understand like what all the arguments are right now.
I'm trying to use her authority, like, or rather, I'm using my authority as a known as a detective to be like, look, we don't have time to waste on this. This person is busy. Just let us through.
And I like quickly flash like a fake ID.
All right. And I'm gonna say, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'll take I'll take one stress for that. Don't worry.
So then, okay, that seems like risky extreme, and you have one extra die.
Oh fuck.
Well, all right.
All right.
All right.
Yes. Tudes, whatever the thing is, I will not resist it. Keep going. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, she hems and haws and says, "All right. Well, look, not supposed to do this, but fine. So she is going to, open the door and get, tell you where to go. But what's the complication? Does she demand to keep the ID while you're here?" Yeah,
Is that
let's.
a question?
I'm thinking out loud.
Oh, right, yeah.
That sounds about right. That you come back here and you can claim your ID. Or actually, yeah, she's gonna put no. Fuck no. That's not gonna be interesting enough. That she's gonna send you with an escort to get to make sure that you're not just bumbling around. Gonna say like gonna whistle someone. Hey, got a few people looking for a Melandrin should be in, and she rattles off like I01, like interview 01. Take him through.
Right, I've ticked my subterfuge. I'm actually able to pass off this ID.
Yeah, it takes a fake ID, and there's a police escort taking you there. If you're gonna do stuff, and it's gonna involve them too. Meanwhile, we're gonna do that. Cut the other engagement.
It's me.
It's you.
It's me. Yeah.
Yes. So, sneaking into a you're gonna say your point of entrance is the closed bay.
Yep, enclosed bay. Completely alone, by the way.
Yeah, so that, you might have gotten the impression the enclosed bays are like, grand doors and what have you.
I was thinking more as like a place where you'd bring in like vehicles and shit.
That's what I mean. They're grand doors for like letting in like big things. Like they might, in the modern world, might be trucks or stuff, but here they might be big carriages.
Right.
All of it to say, usually not a.
I'm
usually,
back.
Yes, all of it to say, usually not a place where someone just enters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So just we're on the same page. But yeah. So, is the operation particularly bold or daring? Yes, definitely
Daring.
is.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna go through the other enclosed bay. I realize there's another one with less people.
No, you can name whichever one you prefer.
Down here.
It's bold,
Oh.
but is it bold?
It's
the-
balding.
Yeah, look, it happens to all of us sooner or later. All right. So, daring, yes. Detail vulnerability of the target. You have an idea of where the people are. You know this one's not as widely done, but I feel like out of all the places to enter from, probably not the easiest. I'm gonna say yeah, probably relatively strong. Friends of contact providing.
Well, not exactly a friend, but it's a contact.
Fuck it. Let's go with. I'm gonna call this a wash. And there is the crew ability, which is for clandestine infiltration. That's one extra die. By my count, that's a 2.
That's about right. Alrighty. Let's roll the shit. There was a button for engagement, no?
Yep. On the crew sheet.
It's fortune. Oh, it's on the crew sheet. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Where button? Roll engagement. Yeah. 2 die. Yeah. 5.
All right, y'all have at it. I'm gonna have another point.
Tell you, how about we? Okay. Let's resolve this thing and then take a 5er.
Okay.
All right. Ezra, you're
You're back.
Yes. You're able to push your way. You manage to choose your moment well. You know people's schedules. You know that there shouldn't be anyone really paying that close attention. And you, the best kind of luck, you managed to find to figure out that the doors are not actually locked because people are being a bit loose with their security. Because who in their right minds would just walk into a police station like that?
Me, bitch.
And as you come inside and you get to hear footsteps as a person comes in with two heavy steps. Thankfully, you manage to duck for cover and see that they're approaching. And I'm gonna say with a really heavy duty bag of tools. Approaching this carriage, just dropping it down. Ugh. They're about to get started working on, the carriage, performing some repairs, some stuff on the list of stuff that you're prepared for. But well, plans change. People have hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
There's at least one cop here in the room. They're not aware of your presence. But well,
they are here.
You're gonna have to make your way past her, presumably.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you think about that, and how about we take 5, folks? Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I've just put some.
Nice. I should probably do that too.
Set 12.
What's up, Queen?
Not much.
Alright. Just checking, Always good to check. How your friendly neighborhood coin is doing. Hey, Colin, did I ever tell you that thing about what do you call species again? Did I tell you that thing about Tasmanian devils and cancer?
No.
Yes, they're
right.
they're very genetically similar that they can get cancer off each other.
Yeah, they're super inbred, right? So whenever what do you call? What did I just say again? Did I say wombat? No, Tasmanian devils are fighting, right? And they bite each other on their necks, which is where they usually get cancer for some reason. There's a chance that they'll like contract the cancer from the wombat that they were attacking. Not wombat, Tasmanian devil. Sorry, because that can't because like they're so similar that the cancer barely has to change to accommodate its new host.
Wow. Aegis cancer.
Kind of weird, right? Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure everyone watching at home also thinks it's kind of cool.
What's kind of cool?
Did I ever tell you about the thing about Tasmanian devils and cancer?
You have not.
So basically, right, Tasmanian devils are super, super, super inbred, right? So whenever Tasmanian devils are fighting, and like let's say a Tasmanian devil is fighting another Tasmanian devil who has cancer, right? What'll
Mhm.
happen sometimes is that Tasmanian devil will like bite or scratch or something at the dude with cancer, and
Mhm.
it'll like because they're so genetically similar, right? The Tasmanian the Tasmanian devil that attacked the Tasmanian devil with cancer will also contract the cancer because the cancer has to like barely change to like
I see.
accommodate this new
Yeah,
host.
that makes sense. I know because Tasmanian Israel were like recreated wholesale, if I remember my history right. They're created from the same. Yeah, because they have like they were artificially reintroduced. I remember
Yeah.
that much.
So yeah, if you ever think cats are inbred, nothing's as inbred as a Tasmanian devil.
Who thinks that about cats? I thought that like that was like the funny thing that compared to dog breeds, which are like in some cases really bad. I heard that modern cats are actually quite comparable with their ancestors.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about like big cats. Big cats are super inbred.
Oh, you meant that kind of cat? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant house cat or what have you. No, okay.
Nah, man. Cat. Big cats.
Okay.
Are we still on break?
Another 3 minutes per my.
All right, that should give me time to put stuff in the oven. Sorry, I was just really into my talk about cancer and Tasmanian devils.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, why everyone tunes into our channel.
Yeah, obviously. Colin, tell me, would your mother not find it interesting that Tasmanian devils are so inbred that they can contract cancer from each other?
I don't know, Fallen. Perhaps you should ask her.
Maybe I should. I
mean,
I don't even know if she knows me, but I hope she tells you that she found it interesting, and then you can tell me. It's one of my favorite facts.
Balin, that sounded like a badly constructed Yo Mama joke.
No, dude. I have nothing but respect for Colin's mother.
Me too, but I was just like, are you? It sounded like you were saying, "Coin, Yo Mama likes to learn about cancer and Tasmanian devils." It sounded like you were trying to do a Yo Mama joke and failed.
That's not even that's a compliment as far as I'm concerned, dude.
I don't know when we became interesting zoo. Fucking.
He's been an
channel.
interesting zoology facts guy, dude. Dude, remember we were talking about ungulates?
Yes, regretfully.
Yeah, dude. Bro, look. This is your daily Dr. What's his name? Ungulate Hugh Ungulate fact of the day.
Incredible.
It's not even about ungulates.
All right. Whenever
You're just bitching because you don't have a character as cool as Ungulate Huge Ungulate.
Coin, does Max like ungulates?
I think Max very much likes ungulates. He gives
I mean,
me, I think he's a kindred spirit.
he eats beef and lamb.
Well, yeah, there you go. That's ungulate adjacent, as far as I'm concerned.
Not adjacent. Those are ungulates. They have hooves.
Hooves.
I said.
No, you said hoof.
Hooves.
Question.
What's up?
Could a vacuum be considered an ungulate? It's a Hoover.
A vacuum.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that's
Wow!
Oh, a
yeah.
Hoover. Oh, no, no,
You
no.
know
I
what?
thought it was
You
good.
know what? You know what, Jules? Perhaps
I-
in a vacuum it could be.
I think they're actually quite like that.
Okay. Okay. That Collins. I'm gonna say Collins one saved it.
I don't think it did, brother. I think yours was way better. Sorry, Colin.
Ugh. That was terrible.
Alright, just a second, and then I'll be done here.
Yeah,
In the
'cause-
meantime, you can just go ahead and you know, spice it up with a little bit of play-by-play here, yeah. You know, get us back in the mood. After I talk about cancer and ungulates and shit.
Give me a sec.
I didn't know it was a burden.
No, it's just like because I was thinking something completely different. Because no, like in the sense that I'm trying to figure out. All right, spice up this place. Fine, let's say this thing, and send that
What the
to.
fuck was that?
It's meant to be a carriage. Look, man, I can't. Your GM's playing ball on the spot. All right.
Your GM's fucking balling.
Like the person's meant to, be taking the tools out, working on this stuff. As you know, you gotta contend with the fact that okay, you managed to make it in. You managed to, close the door behind you. So far, no one spotted you. Well.
So far.
Mm-hmm. So there's a guard. There's a policewoman working on tools out, taking the big wrench.
This person.
Yeah, that's yes. She actually got to get the woman with beard. I was actually pretty happy with that. Anyway,
Wait, for real?
yeah, dwarf woman with beard, but also,
Oh, very nice.
yes,
Good shit, Coin. Sorry, not Coin. Sorry, Toots.
it's all right.
Coin
So,
gets none of the fucking rep for this one.
feel free to use it later if you like it. You gotta choice about how you're gonna approach the situation.
I'd say what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up a rock or something. Okay, right. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna prowl here, right? So first I'm gonna create a small distraction by taking a rock and tossing it, say at this door or something, so that she'll think that there's someone at the door, and then when she turns around to check, I'll sneak up behind her and choke her out.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
you
kill this person.
okay? So
No,
somebody
no.
will.
I don't think Ezra would kill. Not today.
I'm still saying I'm still gonna point out that you're attacking someone in their own precinct.
How
And
the fuck
then-
else do you think Ezra is gonna do this, bro?
I mean, Ezra is free to surprise us, but
You're right. Ezra should just go up and seduce her.
I'll point out, genuine, on the front of it needn't to be assault. You could try to genuinely sneak past.
True, but I won't.
All right. Well, so what I'm hearing is you're gonna try to distract her with a rock or either you pick one up on the way here or you grab something metal and clangy. This being the Bay Area where she's got tools around. Probably not that hard to get a wrench or something that's gonna be adequately loud.
Yep.
And all right. So if we're gonna prowl,
Let's roll this shit.
let's go with risky extreme.
Risky extreme. Oh boy. Oh wait, fuck. I'm zoomed in a bit. Just fix that.
Yeah. Also, this thing can go away. The green arrow.
Oh yeah. Prowling on him.
Are you petting Max?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're prowling on him. Oh boy. Ah! My ears, you fucking bastard. Alright, I'm gonna. Okay, tell me the thing, but I'm probably gonna resist it.
Okay. Well, the truth is, you walk up, you get ready to just take her out. Gonna say that. Gonna say that she out.
Food up. Yep.
That you're making all that while you're trying to choke her out, you're beginning to make enough. You're beginning to make noise when like at some point she's struggling. She has the tools out, gonna smack the carriage, making like a screech of metal on metal.
Ah, I see.
Gonna
like-
yeah. Yes.
Right, I see.
She's adequately knocked out, but you're not exactly stealthy. Not the kind of thing that
Alright. I'm gonna resist that.
Okay. Let me see.
Oh wait, remind me how the fuck you resist things?
Resist is that I'll tell you what kind of consequence it is. It's not
Alright.
all consequence. Yes. In this case, if I check character sheet quickly, seems like an insight resist. It's about people noticing and that kind of stuff. So you're all insight, and then I tell you first of all I'll tell you there's enough noise. People will remember that okay there was a weird noise there. They'll wonder what she's up to, but none of them are gonna not gonna have anyone come in to check just yet.
Right.
So roll if that seems appropriate to you.
Okay, I'll take
If
it.
not, and you eat free stress. And
Delicious.
she is you're choking her out. She struggles, but well, she's
It's not like
succumbed.
you've never done this before.
Yeah. The good news, she hasn't seen your face, so she can't recognize you even later. But you do have one person who's you did have one cop protecting their own precinct. Oh well.
Yeah.
Hello.
So,
Yep.
well, you managed to you tie her up, or find the obvious place to hide her is in the carriage, but you can, if you want, you can try to see if you can find a nook and cranny that's more isolated before moving on.
Let's stick her in the carriage. It'll make like a really cool what do you call those things? That'll make like a really cool mystery later on when they like find her and they'll be like, what happened here? Dun dun dun.
Yeah, you're just gonna lay her out
That's
like
the only reason I'm doing it.
You're gonna lay her out almost like she's been just trying to take a nap in the carriage.
Yeah, there you go.
Sleep on the
Something to
job.
do. Yeah.
Surely no cop would ever do that.
Never. Say that's what I'm gonna do. What the fuck?
Okay. All right. Meanwhile, I think this is a good time to, as you prowl around, you open the door. You're beginning to look for your next step. As we're gonna have another flashback cut to
Flashback?
Byron talking to Jaren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one sec. All right. So, again. All right, I understand that's okay. Even taking at face value that you didn't realize you could have claimed the tax exemption on this form here. All right. Next topic that's been causing a bit of stir. This I guess that is this technically legal vehicle that has been spotted. This Volkswagen, I believe you might be its official owner.
I don't think I am. No.
who do we think is the legal owner? Or is there one?
Of Rocco? Or what?
Not
No,
Rocco,
no,
the boat.
their ship, Volkswagen.
Oh, the boat! I forgot about that.
Memories.
I'm not sure why you would ask me. Why would I? How would I know?
Well,
Did
is it
Penny
not?
procure the boat as well?
Seems
Who
like
knows?
it's. All right. Well, it seems like it's. Actually, were you ever spotted on the boat? Probably not. Well, your friends were, seen using it a couple of times. Pretty memorable boat. And if you have a driver's a license.
A boat permit.
I can't speak for the others. I know I don't.
Sitting, collecting, docking.
All right.
I
Noted.
imagine Penny like actually has one, but she just like got it once, just never used it again.
Because I assume I'm positive, like unless it's funny, Moreland doesn't have one. I'm not sure it's
Fair
fun,
enough.
but of course he's never gonna let that stop him, right?
True.
All right, fine. And he's gonna say, "All right, moving on to the next topic." Folks been wondering about the, do you know where you were on the night of, and he's gonna rattle off a date, before whatever happened before that terrible business with Blackwood.
Ah man, not this shit again.
Wait, where I was when?
On the night when Blackwood was, and he's gonna leave that question unanswered, like unsaid, but.
Yeah.
But this is good, brother, because you in fact weren't there. You left early.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you left early. You
What are you
like
talking
left me, you left me to do my thing.
He's not, but he's asking you like where you were on the night of, trying to figure out,
I'm guessing you have an alibi.
what is your
Or
alibi?
would. Could. Yeah.
Well, believe it or not, I was invited, and I was there. But at some point in the night, I just, I don't know how to explain it, but things just seemed to get weird. So I left before I got mixed up and all of that. From there I went straight home, got some sleep. Forgot all about it till the morning paper.
All right. And do you have any business with? Did you have any business, or did you ever meet? Sorry, no. You get okay. Sorry. Let me rewind. You said you were invited, but didn't attend.
No, I did attend, but then I did leave partway through, before things started getting crazy.
And you noticed nothing unusual.
I don't know. That Blackwood fella, he was not looking too hot up there. You know, up from his what's it called? What do you call the second story, like
Mezzanine.
when you're like on a balcony on the second floor? Mezzanine, that's it. Up on the mezzanine. So I this party wasn't really my speed anyhow. I left early. I left early and I went straight home. Got some sleep.
I see. And then, what is your speed, if I might ask?
Yeah, I don't know. Depends. I like my parties a little more down to
The
earth.
ladies come in a second, man.
I feel like
and not down
the
to
ambiance was too stuffy in that day party.
I see. And did you go alone?
Yeah.
See, interesting.
Is that supposed to be sound effects, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right.
Don't question him, Byron.
All right, moving on to the next topic. You got you haven't been involved with any organized crime, have you?
What a dumb
What?
question.
Calling it organized is a
Ah,
bit
yes,
much.
of course I have. I'm a member of the Phantom Limbs. We've been heisting all over.
I mean, he's not
How
necessarily.
did you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. Yeah.
No, I know. But
I killed the
it's a funny
Blackwoods,
question.
and you know what? I liked
I'm not do it again. um. Well, I mean,
Not unless you count the
beyond getting
newspaper I steal from my neighbor every Sunday.
organized crime. Not unless you count all those schmucks who try to harass people on the road. Then no. You know, the kind low-level thugs. They come up to you and they say, "Hey, what you looking at?" And then they bump into you, pretend they broke a bone, and then ask you for reparation money. Classic scam. Seen it way too much. Well, I've seen it way too often here in the city. You guys should really do something about that, huh? Instead of Byron looks at his hands as though he's examining his nails. Instead of wasting your time, questioning someone like me. But what do I know? I know. I had the cop here. Sorry, I don't mean to overstep.
Someone like you, in what sense?
Yeah, I'm a detective. I'm trying to make the city a better place. Well, not a detective, a private investigator. Sorry, that's the term. Trying to make the city a better place. I work. I pay my taxes. I don't understand what money needs to be said. I'm a law-abiding citizen, just like any of the people in here.
Well, there was the report of you, of someone who matches your description, being seen in the casinos operated as a front by the Claybreakers. Would that be anything you know about?
Yeah, I go to the casino. What is a man not is a man not allowed to spend his money on the casino? I thought that's what they were there for. If not, you really gotta shut them down, I thought it was just nightly entertainment, like how most people do.
like your wife. Hey.
Hey, high five, invisible ghost who speaks to me in my head.
Gotcha, buddy.
Charmin. All right.
Anyway, look, you're wasting your time here. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know what you think you got on me, because you ain't got nothing. I've not done anything wrong. So, how's about you go I don't know, what is it you guys do? Try to rough up some innocent bystanders or something? I don't know. Whatever it is you cops do.
I see.
While us private investigators, actually get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm trying to play is that Byron is he's not cracking. He's getting annoyed.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you say to the additional report, which says that that during the night when you were spotted there, you incurred a substantial debt to the Claybreakers? And we're gonna cut on that. No, I'm gonna cut on that note. Meanwhile, I see we've made progress on both engagements, so But let's remind ourselves what the actual goal of both engagements are. Would you say both of them have the same goal, which is find Byron or get Byron out, or no? In fact, you have slightly different plans.
Just so I want to get Byron out here.
All right, I'll make a 6-lock, which is Did I create it? I might have created it on the wrong layer.
Or
surprise, motherfucker.
Coin. Okay, so hear me on this, right? What
Sorry,
if we
I'm swapping music because this is too chill for this.
It is. Sorry.
What if we instead change my my thing, right? What if we instead change my goal to destroy evidence on Byron?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We have very different goals. My goal is to get Byron out of custody. Ezra's goal is destroy any evidence.
Yes,
Yeah.
one
Yep.
sec. All right. Gonna put it as get Byron out.
Byron out and get Byron clean.
Let's put it out. Yeah, let's get Byron out. I'll put that as the starter. I'm gonna mark 2 ticks on that, and that's gonna that's the social engagement result.
All right.
And I am going to make a similar clock for destroy evidence. Oop. All right. Any questions so far?
Yeah, can you change the text to like or something?
Is it? Okay. Oop. Fuck's sake. All right, I'll reload and see if I can zoom in and do that.
Oh man.
All right. What do you think? Is that better?
Yeah.
All right. And meanwhile, I'm gonna say that because we've had the social engagement be successful in terms of telling you which entrance it's gonna be. Or not entrance, which interview room is gonna be. I'm gonna say that it can be the one close to Ezra. In fact, I'll move.
Sweet.
I'll move you over here. Penny and did I go with Arlen or do you? Yeah, let's go Arlen. You're being shepherded past past several rooms by this stocky cop who is not paying any attention, making sure you're not stepping out of line, not stopping by. Arlen, this place is what precincts are like. You can still tell this one is a bit maybe not up to your personal standards. They are pretty high, but
Shitty.
yeah, you got your monologue though, like the shortcomings of this place. There's such obvious lack of paperwork, no diligence. Criminals walk into their precinct, no one raises a fuss. Just ain't right. Penny, I feel like this is the
It's
first
like
time
I'm the criminals.
Yeah, that's gonna go on your confessional later for bringing these awful people in this not quite holy space, but well, you are smuggling criminals in the one place they're not meant to be. Anyway, Penny's, I think this is the first time you see a precinct from the inside, right?
Couldn't tell you.
Penelope.
Couldn't.
Well, so the thing that strikes you the most is that for all the stories that people tell at cops, this place is strikingly normal in the sense that people like in uniform, some of them just filing paperwork, a couple of them obviously just trying to wait out the clock.
Any other office.
Yeah, you might notice some of them but for the fact that everyone's armed, even in the thing, and you're never not quite sure which one of them might recognize you. Although I will say, I assume you have a disguise of sorts, or at least.
Yeah, of course. Got my
All right.
glasses on, right? How Superman does it.
Nice.
But to be fair, he also changes his posture.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Are you doing that too? Are you hunching over a little bit to look more like studious and ratty?
Yeah, because I've got my cane sword with me.
She is
Yo.
studious and
Nice.
I assume Penny probably got the makeup to change how she appears and whatever. All right.
Yes. So,
So you're, made to just walk down these halls
okay.
as you.
Stop.
Hmm? Stop.
Stop. On the flashback.
All right.
Distraction time.
All right. So you talk, you flashback to you telling Asterix that she'll need to need her to make some noise.
The agreed upon time.
Yup. And she does, and it's the kind of thing where first of all, there's a you hear like instantly like some kind of really obnoxious noise. Then suddenly, you get like a full blown actually alarm ringing from inside, like, ahem, all available officers, please respond. A disturbance has been, spotted on the corner of, and she lists the address.
Yeah, do we hear the fireworks?
I'm gonna say distantly. You're deep in the bowels of the building, but it's gotta be loud if you're hearing it from here.
It would be.
Yes. You can tell that Go ahead.
I can tell you don't hear fireworks randomly just outside your house for no fucking reason. Dude.
Mm-hmm.
I get it like every couple weeks. So
I mean, different cities where people don't play with fireworks, I guess.
yeah. So you hear the fireworks go up. Big explosion. They got the big stuff,
Mhm.
those ash. And he like drops to the floor. Oh jeez, what is that? What's going on?
Arlen, are you gonna react to this display or no? Just gonna keep it to yourself.
I like drop my cane and everything.
You
Wait,
hear?
Byron or alligator?
Interior alligator, yes.
What's that? Sorry.
You gonna react to this display or no? You're gonna play it cool. Nothing you ain't seen before.
Play cool. I have a duty. I'm escorting the lawyer.
Alright.
Who's just fallen to the ground and dropped her cane.
Yes, okay, well, I'm gonna help her up, but that's it.
Well, everyone's in a state of chaos right now. Like a couple of them, like policemen are, being obviously, some look like they just barely woke up, but they're, all rushing to investigate what the heck's happening. The guy who's meant to be guiding you is, kind of split on what to do. Now's a chance to figure out how you're gonna, make the most of your distraction.
Oh, I mean, the distraction's not really for me, it's for Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And then
Also,
okay,
oh my god, this guy is staring into my soul!
I know, right? I got him like I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger. The best
Oh
part
god,
is
I hate him.
Fucking
like,
hell.
yeah.
Oh
No.
god!
Turn it away!
Turn it off.
No!
Turn it off.
He's staring into my soul!
I know, right? Tell me that wasn't like right like generation though.
Yeah.
Dude, this man is on cocaine.
Bro, this
I,
man
Look at those
I
pupils, they're dilated. As to
No,
fuck.
yeah.
so
Alright.
I kneel down to help Robin Stone up, and as I do, I say, look, we got that maybe bought us about 10 minutes. What can you do with that?
Wait.
What can you do
wait,
with that?
Okay, wait a minute, real quick. You guys, like, as you stare down this hallway, just see Ezra sick combat over here.
Yeah, I assume like Ezra, you wait a second for everyone to clear out because you can hear like the thunder of footsteps, but
Yeah,
they're
right,
obviously
no. Wait. Let me say he goes through this patrol room. There's like nothing in here. Yeah, there's nothing in there. He goes like he does like a little scurry like a fucking rat.
You heard it here first, folks. Ezra, like a rat.
Ezra rat like Walland.
Huh? Is that how he whistles? All right.
Yeah, figured it out. My most well kept secret.
Sorry.
All right.
I don't know what came over me. I suppose I do get easily spooked.
All right. Well, Ezra, now's a good chance. Now's a good time to, to make the most of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you heard it here first. I like sneak in to this
Mhm.
patrol room. What do I see? Because I don't actually know what a patrol room is.
And the patrol room, I'm gonna say, is where the people who are on patrol get ready, have their gear come in and out. But by the time like they have a case, everyone's kind of cleared off. At this point, it's you know what to expect. That this is one room that people might just be relaxing a little bit because people are not taking their stuff seriously. But
Right.
well, you see people's supplies, some personal effects, stuff tucked in the corners. You do know that the evidence room is just nearby.
Right. That's good. That's what we wanted.
So well, Ezra, now's your chance to whether you want to you're gonna make a break for it or what's the
Yeah.
what's your
I,
plan?
I think I'm gonna do a little like a little fucking like. Yeah. Now we're gonna do the sick combat roll through here into the prep room, and I feel like I gotta be a bit sneaky because I'm like right next to a couple offices. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I'd
like
say I have to prowl. Oh, okay.
yeah,
I just get the free second.
yeah. I'm gonna say free. Just like that's what you're. I'm gonna say this whole thing from Penny's side just bought you like let's say another 2 pips on your thing.
Yeah.
You managed to to come in here. Usually people might come back at some point, but well, in the room with the evidence. But yeah,
Yeah.
as you can imagine, it's a nightmare of paperwork and other stuff. Because
Great. My favorite. Bureaucracy.
I mean, this is the one room where they do care about bureaucracy.
True.
Oh, sorry, I did the wrong thing. Token layer. I'm gonna have like while you're thinking about how you're gonna do this whole thing with all the evidence.
Sorting through evidence.
Kind of cut to back to the social group people. Coming in. Oh, you okay, Joel?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, just clearing your throat. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And walk past the cops. At some point, I assume you get off the ground, dust yourself off.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry about that. No, do continue on with your crisis. I'll have mine internally.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Dwarfman.
Good.
I'm sure we could take it from here.
Yeah. So he says, just,
Officer, I say, officer, you're needed out there. I'll join you as soon as I get this. As soon as I get this lawyer into this damn lawyer into the interview room.
This fucking lawyer.
Yeah, like you look at each other, share for the same bond that cops share, and
Yeah, the same bond
hatred of
cops share and
lawyers.
hating attorneys, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Criminal defense
Yeah.
lawyer,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
no less.
Mm-hmm. So you managed to to make your way over there. You're in front of the interview room. It's you can see that there's a sign on the door which says like interview in progress, but the door's Arlen could probably tell you things probably not locked.
I mean, I barge on in. Are you harassing my client? Mr. Melandron.
Ma'am, please calm down.
Mr. Melandron, I'm Mrs. Stone. I'm your appointed criminal attorney. I ask that you refrain from saying anything from here on out.
Byron just
Not if you understand.
yeah. Byron just nods. He looks at Jaren. He shrugs and he takes a sip of his coffee. Jaren, I trust you got it from here. I gotta join the emergency outside.
Yeah, do you actually know him? You can say yes and like grab a
No, it's
flashback.
more like know him in the sense of like we work in the same precinct, so we'd like have a
That's what I
passing
mean.
knowledge of each other. Yes,
That's
in
what
that
I
case,
mean.
yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, surely not all cops in the city know each other. Or
No, but in this
fact-
precinct, the precinct, yeah.
Oh, this is in fact your precinct. Okay.
Is this your precinct?
Yeah. Why not? We'll say yes.
What were you all about? Like justice when you walked in.
So what does that have to do? What? What does that have to do with anything?
Or like
Well,
justice, revenge. This is disgusting. This precinct, it's bad. You had to make me.
No, not the
Yeah.
precinct.
No, that was too. Is apparently not catching on that this is in fact his precinct.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right, but okay, no, but I will say that I can assume his monologue is always critical. People are always,
Of course.
falling short of his standards, even if it is
course.
his own precinct. You know, like,
You know what?
would have.
Yeah, no. It would make sense that this is his precinct. Yeah. Sorry, continue.
It wouldn't
so
or
we-
would?
No, it would. Would.
Okay. All right.
So,
Yeah. All right.
so I
then-
say, all right, Jed, I trust you had this. You have this. I have to go join the emergency outside. You stay put.
All right, like you're not gonna say, look, Arlen, she legit.
Of course. I mean, as legit as a damn lawyer can be. And I leave.
All right.
I assure you, Mr. Jaron, is it? Mr. Jared? My validity was checked at the front desk. So, now, if you please, could you please present to me the charges placed against my client here?
Well, he isn't accused of this of anything directly, but he is wanted in conjunction with the following, and he's gonna rattle off the same list that Jaren gave you earlier. They're not crimes per se, but they're, you know.
If there's no crime that's been committed, you have no cause to hold my client any longer.
All right.
You want me to sway on that?
Yeah, so you're gonna use, you're gonna make the argument that, gonna lie that he's done nothing wrong in his life, and you can't prove otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So please. So let's go with. Fuck it. Let's go with Control Extreme.
What?
Although, wait, holophone, why is he at Y4?
Cloak and dagger.
Okay, sure. But all the same, fucking. Oof. I'm sorry, man. That is.
That really is just a skill issue, Coin. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a luck issue, yeah. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh.
What are the chances on that one, boys? You mathers?
1 and 2 to the 4, so 1 in 16? Which is to say, I can't recall off the top of my head.
Oh, holy shit. So, rolling 3 1s in a row, that's 1 in 6 cubed, right, dudes?
Yes. But
And
in
then-
general, but in general, like hitting, 3 or lower on 4 dice is losing 4 coin flips in a row. So it's like 6.25%.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's slight. It's comparable to rolling in that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, rolling that one is 5%, right?
Yeah, this is 6.25%.
Yeah, so
It's a-
just shy of a nat 1 coin.
Wow.
What you did.
Alright.
All right.
You rolled a 2! That's it, you rolled a 2! Unbelievable. Insanity.
Coin, you are unlucky.
That is unlucky, but okay. Well, it was controlled. He's, you've all your stuff has managed to make, your Look, ma'am, we're not in the business of just like letting people out all of like this. Your client here is wanted on, and points to like all of this. You're gonna have to,
I see, I get it, I understand. We have to do it the hard way. Alright, let's have a sit down, shall we?
All right. So, and he's gonna, go back to his list of topics.
And Mr. Melandrin, before you say anything, I'd like to remind you that I will be talking.
Fine. And he's, going to start rattling off a little bit of stuff. But okay, so now that you're planning to just convince him and go as backtracked, how do you want to,
I
approach
want
this?
to dismantle his arguments.
Okay. So he's gonna present like a number of charges, and your response is gonna be to use facts and logic to tear apart his argument.
Pretty much.
All right. That seems like a sway to me.
Well, first of all,
Well,
Come on, you got this.
first things first. First thing I'm going to do
Mm-hmm.
is get him to tell me what he knows, how much he knows. I want to consort.
okay.
Oh, smart.
All right.
I'm basically this is akin to insight checking this man, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's
For a
favorite
number
guy.
of reasons, I'm trying to do this because one, I have this,
Mm-hmm.
right? Two, I have this, and then three, I have this. If I fail this roll, then God is just like
God
not wanting me to win today.
Mm.
My God. Wait,
Yeah.
is that 5Ds?
Yes, and if you help me, it's 6.
You know what? Wait, I can't. I'm not there. Oh, wait, Byron?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Byron can help you. Absolutely, he can help you for free,
I-
even.
5Ds. I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, look, this one it's a fortune roll with
Hold up, dude. I also want to invoke this. So,
Yeah,
how
right.
did I prepare this? I am I'm helping by
He leans
know,
in and whispers
leaning
to
over.
me
Exactly.
some of the things that they've been talking about.
exactly right. Exactly right.
All right, I'm consorting this man. Give me my position.
this seems like a fortune roll, honestly. So fortune roll 6 dice, if we did our math correctly.
Okay, fine. Fortune bonus dice.
Come on. No way he flops 6 in a row. Oh my God! What the fuck? Wait, if Byron hadn't helped you, you would have failed!
That's dude. Oh my fucking god. I wish I had a time machine so I could go back and tell you not to do it.
Oh my
No,
God.
That would have been
Okay.
fucking hilarious. That would have been so fun.
Okay, dudes, you got. What are the odds of failing it on 5?
1 in 32.
Holy shit.
So like
That's
3%.
so fucking funny. It's so
Yeah.
Okay, further question. What are the odds of failing it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 in a row, technically speaking, right?
1 in 2 to the 9, which is so 1 in 2 to 2 to the 10 is a good number to know, Jewel. That's 1024. So it's one,
Oh,
but
cool.
so 2 to the 9 is
1 in
5.
512?
There you go.
1 in 512, coin. Are you okay, man?
No,
cursed.
clearly not.
It's just cursed.
Literally, Byron had to come in and save your potatoes. Holy shit.
Fucking
All right.
hell,
My
man.
fucking
All right,
God,
but
dude.
I'm insight checking this motherfucker. Like, tell me what you know.
Yeah. All right. So
Does he even believe his own arguments?
for some of them,
Why
it's
you
all-
can believe his own argument?
For some, okay. So he's listing all of this, and you get the picture forms as follows. Some of it is stuff that where he could make a tenuous case. A lot of it is if not, you get the impression that he's making his life difficult on purpose by choosing to deliberately see the worst stuff that like probably won't hold up in a court of law. But as he's talking about it, like if we go by and give me an idea, you get the impression that some of it though he genuinely believes. And I'll tell you find out the following. That following Blackwood's kerfuffle, the police really are looking to point the finger at someone And Byron has turned out to be involved enough CD types that even though there's not a crime in itself, they suspect that he probably knows something.
I see.
So that part is legal. That part I think is the truth. And one more picture here begins to emerge, and we have a cut to the fact that there's at least one part that is personal. And we have hopefully the final flashback where at some point you had to take a break, and the thing that caused the break is that he actually lost his school. And he lost his school when the topic came to following.
His mother.
All right. No, he's gonna rewind one more. He asked about the Blackwoods. He's gonna rewind time one more day before that.
Oh, this is when his partner died.
Yes. So we're gonna rewind and ask you. All right, Byron. Do you recall where you were on the day of the previous day?
Ooh, I actually know what day it was.
Perfect. If you could, it's just like the day of the.
Yeah, it was the 3rd of Harvestmas.
On the 3rd of Harvestmas. I'm gonna say Byron in character, you know exactly what he's asking about. By the time he rattles off that date, you know where he's going with this. He's about to ask you about what happened to his partner. And if you're remembering the context, you helped facilitate the meeting where Jill killed him.
You mean Chandra? Didn't she fucking blast him?
Yeah.
But LBR, he was helping. Jill was helping.
Yeah, he was, but I don't know, bro. I think you're taking the credit away from the person who actually did it, man.
Also, Valen.
But the big point is he's indirectly involved for that murder, and he's Byron's the one that made it happen by pulling enough strings.
Colin,
Anyways, Colin, yes.
It's Chandra, not Chandra. This is an MTG.
Chandra, this is MTG.
Right.
This is MTG now.
Joel?
Brother?
I was muted. Sorry. I was saying, Balin, she controls lightning, not fire. You can't be called Chandra.
This is literally.
But in Avatar: The Last Airbender, it was the
That is true.
firebenders that were able to
And
control lightning.
And in general, and MTG Red is typically, lightning.
Also, there's shock and lightning. Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
True. There's
I don't
bolt.
know. Lightning bolt? Yeah, fucking bolt.
Yeah, a
Bolt.
lot. Even in Is It, which is about science and mad science, is red is.
Bolt the bird.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Always bolt the bird.
Anyway, so again, he's at okay. So you figure that as he's managed to be keep his professional facade even in the face of you thumbing his nose at him.
Right. I want to know what his weakest argument was. The one that the ones that he did not believe in. At least one.
We
of
will,
them.
but let's just wrap up one last bit of flashback.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, Byron is asking about where you were on the night of, or the day of, because and he's right now. Okay, what is your answer gonna be? You know that you are seeing a lot of people to make
A meeting happened. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I know exactly where I was. So, Byron is going to make a very exaggerated, comically exaggerated on purpose, sigh, and look defeated. It's you expect me to remember where I was every day of the goddamn year? We're almost done here. Look, I'll tell you, I don't even remember. It was probably nothing important, is the truth. I think I was just, who knows? Probably at home. Doing nothing important.
Renting
I
a
might have,
tuxedo.
let's see. What did I do? I think that day, I managed to take care of a dog that was really annoying me in the neighborhood, But that's about it.
I see. You were not.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
really. I'm goading him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he's gonna list off all the people you had to talk to make this meeting happen. Obviously, some of them probably wanted by the police for other stuff.
I say who? I'm sorry. I don't. I'm sounding like an owl over here, but I gotta keep asking. Who? Cause I don't know. I don't know any of these people. Yeah, she's listing names. How am I supposed to know all your colleagues?
I didn't say anything about my colleagues.
Oh, come on. It's pretty clear.
Do you know any? Yeah, and he's like, all right. They're gonna kind of, gonna have a montage of you continuing to keep pestering them. Lose the school and just, you know what, like just slams the table, like pauses the interview thing, and like storms out and locks the door behind him. A while later, he comes back.
Loser. Loser. I take a sip of my coffee.
Yeah.
Big mug. I've been here for hours.
All right. So, meanwhile, cut to the present, where you get the impression that he's getting increasingly like you being here, Penny, is stressing him out, even as he's you get the impression he's not gonna physically stop you, but his weakest argument I'm gonna say is his weakest argument out of all of them. Probably the part about Enigma Inc. Let's say that you did a really good job of making a paper trail. That's probably the one thing where he's gonna have a hard time really proving anything untoward.
What is the argument against Enigma Inc?
That his argument is that several people who are wanted by the police approach them. Let's say like Thorn maybe, or like he's gonna come up with like the note of first of all to imply that he thinks that it's a front, and then that several people wanted by police frequented it, and that you might know something, or that Enigma Inc. is involved in some capacity with a lot of the weird goings on. Is at least the argument that he's poking at. It's not very coherent. It's missing pieces, which is why it's the weakest one to it's the easiest one to attack.
All right, let's attack it then. Look, Mr. Jason.
Jaren, he says, his mustache twitches.
He's got muscles.
If
in
you're
his
going
mustache.
to hold my client here, I'm going to
Wait. Sorry, before we continue, Byron will be like, no, sorry. Jason fits you better, and take a sip of his coffee.
Shh, Mr. Melandrin, please. I'm trying to work here.
Go on though, bro, Lamau.
Just fucking, I give Byron a kick under the table.
Mm.
Look, if you're going to hold my client here, I'm going to need to see hard evidence. Now, this nonsense about criminal suspects or criminal type folks appearing at his place of work, what does that have to do with Mr. Melandrin himself? As far as I'm aware, and as far as the file I've read, he operates a completely legitimate private detective agency. I have the documents here from Town Hall that state that it was properly authenticated. And I would expect, when it comes to things such as mysteries, things that require investigating, you may come across unsavory types along the way. That's hardly the fault of Mr. Melandrin himself.
All right.
You better listen to her, Jason. I take another sip.
All right.
Now,
so this,
if you could recall
right?
some evidence for me from your evidence room, perhaps, that directly links Mr. Melandrin to any of these people for whom you speak of, then I will happily continue this conversation. Otherwise, please, you have no right to hold my client, and we.
All right. So, hit me with the stray, and it's gonna be, let's go with risky extreme. So
I'm
gonna give you
desperate, baby.
All right, that's pretty. And what's beyond extreme? extremer, and
And
all right, first one time. You can decide whether Byron, you want to chip in or nah. She's got this.
I'm not so sure she's got this
yeah, I'm
anymore.
on a
You know.
real
I'm-
hot streak here.
Yeah, I'm gonna foresight again because I can do it 2 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna imagine it's that you know exactly how to throw him off. Like the thing with Jason
push
is
his
like
button.
yeah. Your thing
Oh,
with
he
Jason is,
called him Jason! Yes! High five, Coin. We did it.
no, the thing with you calling him Jason is the way I said it.
Ah,
Yeah,
sure.
Oh, sorry,
Mhm,
sorry.
yeah, all right.
That's the way I have the VOD for, folks. Anyway,
Watch it back. Watch it back. Watch it back.
Roll that shit back.
Anyway, is you're really getting under his skin and is like really fine. So he is so yeah. What is it? Desperate, extreme, and like asterisk
Mhm.
with 2 bonus die.
Extremer. 2 bonus, Nabi.
No.
3. I'm pushing myself as well.
All right. Look, sometimes you just gotta live dangerously then.
All
right.
Or you know what? What's the devil's bargain?
What's a devil's bargain?
You're gonna get an enemy for life.
No, regardless, he's gonna go. How about this? Regardless of what the role is, he's gonna go check the evidence locker, which means you're putting a clock on Ezra.
Oh, fuck you. But yeah, that's a good one.
The reason that I'm hesitating is that no, that happens if you succeed, right?
Yeah.
Like you want him to no, so like that happening if you succeed is the devil's in general a devil's bargain, which is the same as a success evidence, or as a success.
I didn't realize that that's what she wanted to happen. I thought what was gonna happen is gonna be that like. Otherwise, he was just gonna accept it and be like, "Oh shit, you're right. We don't got any evidence."
No. I
No,
want him to go
no.
see that all the evidence has been destroyed, or like
All
it's
right.
not destroyed, but like it's not there. There
All
is
right.
none. Which does mean
okay.
Ezra has to do his job and do it quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put with the fact that you are making him you're gonna add him as your enemy list.
My sly friends minus.
Yes.
Okay.
But wouldn't he? But would he know it's Penny? Oh, I guess if he ever saw Penny again, he'd be like, "Ah, it's a lawyer lady. I should have known you were dirty."
Alternatively, you have a name that he's gonna poke at or what have you. Like, it's not that he can prove he did anything wrong, but he is gonna be. He's the kind of person who's mad enough about that he's gonna make research, even if it's gonna take him a while.
Okay. Cool. I like it.
Mhm.
Fine. We'll take that. I mean, I could just push myself. I have plenty of stress to spare, but like we never do devil's bargains. Let's hit it.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, Jesus! Thank God.
Oh, thank fuck.
Can you imagine, Coin?
The sad thing is I could.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Fine. You want evidence? He says. I'll get you evidence. All right. And he's gonna look around and first we'll see if there's anyone available to, make sure you don't just book it.
Okay, and then we
Alright, then.
flash back 15 minutes to when Ezra got into the fucking evidence room. Let's go.
Yeah. That's a good time to do that. So,
By the way,
Ezra-
dude, I am not here. Arlen is not here. I just put him there because of I'll do of what I want to do, which we'll do after Ezra stuff. Which is I need to still get the. If you remember, I still need to get the documents.
yeah, the documents.
No, the release form.
All right, cool. So, so meanwhile, Ezra, you managed to make it into the evidence room while the alarm's still ringing out. You know that there's fucking the fireworks were loud. For other people, they might not be. It might be just more Res City. You don't like these kinds of loud noises. I'm not used to them. But you know that this
Brother,
means
for the love
that
of God, of a snake, remember to use it.
Snake?
if we have it, question.
Just in
Evidence?
general, remember to use your goddamn snake, because you always forget.
I do always forget to use my snake, but I don't have
Yeah.
use for snake right now.
Yeah, anyway.
Just letting you know of your tools. Sorry, continue, Toot.
Yes. Well, you arrive in the evidence room and it's predictably empty because, well, it's
No,
people
no,
like
here.
when no one's here because they're all gonna be off on other stuff. It's a big room full of like paperwork. Not all of it is nicely laid out. Some of it is just kind of left out in piles. And well, the question in front of you is, you gotta destroy the evidence. You know that people will be here sooner rather than later. Your first matter is to decide. Okay, your obstacle is to destroy the evidence. How are you going to approach that?
Well, first I gotta find, the bits on Byron. So I want to see how they've organized it. It's alphabetical.
So okay, you're gonna investigate them really in close detail to find all of it. All right. So
that study to me.
I'll tell you the obvious way to approach this.
Yeah.
Let's go with risky standard.
Risky standard study.
I'll have to think.
Yeah, bro, their fucking evidence is just organized into fucking dude.
Ezra does not fucking miss, dude. He don't miss.
Yeah. So look, so apparently there's a cosmic karma that decides who it likes, who it doesn't like.
Yeah, and clearly today is not Coins Day.
Yeah. So okay.
I'm gonna just keep heading Max.
You're a stress cat. All right. Meanwhile, yes. All right. You get lucky. It's obvious that someone's been tweaking. You've been compiling all stuff on Byron. Compared to the general mess of the stuff, his thing is correctly alphabetized and with a lot of exhibits and everything. Obviously, the guy was preparing a case.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get this a lot of the stuff that was brought up by a guy. Is the actual receipts are here, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's a question. You just wiping away, or are you?
Sorry, do you get closer to your mic by chance?
Sorry, I'm facing Max. Him, rather than facing my mic. Here we go. Hello, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hear.
Question is, are you just swiping the evidence, right? Thus getting rid of it, or are you planting bogus evidence? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
What if I put evidence in there that says that Byron? I don't know, man. What kind of evidence would we want to have to let them have? You know what I mean? Bogus, probably.
I mean,
what do you guys think? Help me spitball here.
The obvious one is to prove his alibi or something that,
Yeah,
part of it is
like a fucking a receipt from a dog kennel on the 3rd of harvest.
And then he has to fucking in lore get a dog.
We got a dog.
We have dogs.
It died.
That's true.
No, we don't. We have another one.
We have the ones from the Blackwoods. Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit!
Remember we stole the Blackwoods dogs, Valon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't suspect at all, is it?
I mean,
no,
here's the question: they were being kept, far from people. I don't think it's particularly conspicuous.
No.
So.
Yeah, that or just any other sort of bogus claim, things that are so ridiculous that they can't possibly be true.
Or what if we put things that are good for us and not oh, this is some bullshit. We didn't have evidence.
Like stupid shit. Imagine putting in some stupid shit Byron bought 172 watches. For what purpose?
No, but then they think that's tax evasion.
He's right,
money or some shit.
He's right,
Not because I know. I don't know how tax evasion works.
Mm-hmm.
Or just put
maybe
just a bunch of conflicting. Him being in 2 places.
No, but again, then that's suspicious, and then we want something that's believable and good for us.
Yeah, I mean, you can plant, false testimony, or I'll say that you look at some of the dates, you're gonna you can like cross some of them out, or like change some of the details around in such a way that they no longer point to him. Like they're just there's the point where like the stuff that was meant to be to make a convincing story now seems like disparate bits of info that don't incriminate him anymore. So the question then is this: your plan is to take everything, burn everything, tweak stuff, combination of all those, or what? Now that you find this file, what are you gonna do with it?
I feel like the plan is going to be to tweak stuff. Then.
All right. And you know what? That means that you're gonna take your time,
doing the tweaks.
And doing the tweaks. I feel like this seems like the material for somebody else to flashback to the fact that there's probably more stuff that Byron hasn't told people. But obviously, yeah, but I feel like I don't know what it is, but I feel like this is a good point of flashback that Ezra found evidence, if not evidence, interesting bits that again Byron hasn't shared, which is you already know some of it, in the sense that obviously he's talking to a cop, but what else is he hiding? Well, yeah. I feel like that's gonna be that's something you can reveal dramatically later with Jewel.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, start fucking spitballing while I do this sick roll. All right.
I mean, you already rolled. You found it. Now you're just gonna add to it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tweaking
it. Evidence doctored. Blackmail material collected. Now
blackmail material for Byron.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Just making sure. Now what? Now I gotta get out of here.
Well, are you muted? Because I feel like I haven't heard you in like 10 minutes.
I was a little bit muted, yeah.
No reaction to anything? Like,
no.
okay.
I was been listening.
Alright, fine. So,
okay.
Ezra.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just try and, well, see, like, I feel like these guys aren't distracted. The best chance
those guys, okay, those guys are gone. Sorry, man. I'll just...
Oh, alright. I'm just gonna do, like, a sick fucking, like, triple backflip somersault into the equipment room.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? One of those, but like, fast. Cause I guess it's like, I guess he's like walking out of the room as I'm doing this, for dramatic effect. Plus, I want to push my luck,
All right. Well, I'm gonna say that you managed to do it just as the guy comes in storming, like having front landlord behind him. You get like the one cop who's obviously not paying attention to anything like the alarm, just strolls into the evidence room.
He'll never know.
All right. Well then, I think this is a good time to cut to Arlen. So, Arlen. While all this chaos is happening, while she's in under his skin, Ezra's fighting bureaucracy. What do you do? Are you still muted? Hi. Okay, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Joel. A couple of times I'm asking you like a reaction and like.
Sorry, I was answering a text. What's up? My bad.
God.
Hey, listen, dude. You get upset with me when I don't answer you. That's my grandma.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like it's a skill issue. I have to answer like 5 people at once and keep track of what I'm doing.
Yes, well,
okay.
It is a skill issue. Sorry, continue. What was up?
Generally, we're like, okay, they're getting under his, they're getting on his skin as a fighting bureaucracy. What's Arlen doing?
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to first flashback to having acquired something in particular. I'm looking for carbon paper.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Like the thing where you like
the thing that you press against existing paper to
paper?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm basically gonna have the chief sign off on something meaningless, and then under that meaningless thing, there's like some carbon paper and the release forms. So like he'll look as though he signed that.
Hmm.
That's pretty clever.
Yes.
But like my plan, like it makes sense. What's my stress for getting that?
Let's go with 1 stress. Let me find a better one. Better music. Sorry. All right. So, you got yourself, like the boss is like signing off on, some meaningless paperwork. You got this, his signature. And now
Oh
you're gonna
wait, so
just
where is the boss?
here's the question.
just-
You did this in the past, right? Or no, you're doing this now?
I'm doing this now.
All right. Boss should be in the chief's room, I'm gonna say. So over here.
Right, and I say,
Hmm.
Chief.
Hmm. Yeah. Meyer, why are you not out there investigating?
I mean, I was heading on out, but looks like they got it handled. Before I go though, can I get a quick signature from you?
Yeah, sure.
Can I get a quick signature from you, boss? We need a new
Yeah.
requisite. We need to requisition some staplers for the office.
Fuck again. Ugh.
They keep stealing them. What can I say? You'd think people wouldn't have use for staplers.
How the fuck? How does it look when the cops steal stuff? And worse, we can't get them.
And
Yeah.
sorry, what was that, Toots? Worse.
Yeah. Worse, we can't figure out who did it.
True.
Damn it.
Anyway,
All right, fine.
It must be that Detective
Alright.
Halligan.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. Make sure, keep them ready, yeah.
yeah, got it.
All right.
Thanks, Chief.
All right.
I'm heading out.
All right, take care. He says, take a step back and lights up his cigarette again. There's meant to be a smoke detector in this room. It is studiously not working. Chief likes his cigars.
Nice.
All
I
right.
go to the administration. I say, Officer O'Sullivan.
All right. Yeah, hey, Arlen.
Look, I need you. Look, I'm needed outside, but I need you to deliver this. Get this to the interview room. The chief just signed off on it, and I hand her the release forms.
I'm not. You're not that much further up in the command chain.
Yes,
Sorry,
I
I'm
would like
very
to. I would like to contest that. Are you
All
sure
right.
about that?
All right. So he describes to me the manner. Is it just like you're actually looking at her menacingly, disdainfully,
No.
neutral face,
No,
or
no,
what's
No. Quite the opposite. Because I'm all in all, like I told you, Arlen really only dislikes the limbs. He actually really likes the cops he works with, right?
All right.
It's more of a, like he's arcing his eyebrow, like, are you sure about that?
All
Look,
right.
I don't want to be rude, but yeah.
All right. All right. Roll me a fortune roll. Fortune roll.
Like, so command fortune or just
yeah.
fortune regular?
Fortune command. Sorry, yeah. It's like command roll and then command, and then fortune. Fine, but you owe me.
You got it. Anyway, I'm heading outside.
Yeah. God, there. Fucking errands. Too fucking bad. All right. All right. So she's heading out to to deliver it to the perfect mule.
Yeah, and I do go outside, and I mean, I'm gonna be real. Arlen has no ties to the fucking to the others, like the what are they called? The Asterix's people.
The limbs? Oh.
Oh yeah, it's the Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, the Devil's Rejects. That's it. So he is actually gonna try to, he is.
Yeah.
We're gonna be working, and he's not like throwing for content.
Here's my question: does he obviously Penny's the one who negotiated with Asterix? Is he actually in on the fact that this whole thing was
Orchestrated? I mean, that's up. I mean, no, he wouldn't know. Yeah, because like remember I mentioned when Penny fell down, it's like, yeah, that bought you maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah,
He's
so
aware
okay.
it's orchestrated. Doesn't mean he's gonna pull any punches. He's not throwing for content.
All
He doesn't know
right.
of anything.
All right. But so then, all right, cool. All right. Meanwhile, cut to Penny and Byron. You waiting for the release? Yeah, you are actually waiting for the release paper, or no? You just gonna strut on out.
Well, we're waiting here, I guess. Well, we should wait for that. And I say, so, what? Yeah, sorry about this. We'll bring. So, how'd you know I was here?
Your little friend told us. Your friend in the department.
Who?
Fancy that, Byron. You would be like to consort with.
Oh shit! You're talking about that guy, huh?
Yeah, guy who was in.
Probably thought I was gonna squeal.
You blame us.
He should know better. He should know better than to deal with you all, with you lot. We can talk about this later if you want, but it's not what you're thinking.
And what is it? Byron?
Yeah, mutually beneficial, let's say.
What? What does that even
And
mean?
when I say beneficial, I don't mean for me. I mean for us. The limbs.
Mm-hmm. Okay then.
Hmm. All right. Real quick, while you're having this tense standoff. Ezra, what's your plan?
Yep.
Like, okay, you saw the guy. We'll go in the evidence room. You got your hands, you got your paws on all the evidence. Tampered with it. Made it full of holes. What now?
You know what? I'm gonna say Ezra's now gonna take a little. Wait, so the guy's left the evidence room.
No, he's in there. Furiously rifling through it,
Oh,
presumably.
I think I'm just gonna wait because I think I want Ezra to go back in there and look for other stuff. You never know what you can find.
Okay.
I think it could be something
Okay.
nice.
In that case, Ezra, you do see, the officer just walk on by to the interview room. And... Alright.
And
Yeah. Let's cut to the people in the office. In the interview room. I was expecting Jaren here? Ah, shit. She's like asking, Jaren? No. Guess he's not here. Did you see it? Let's give the description. Did you see a officer, shades, mustache?
Yes, Mr. Jacob, was it? He went into the evidence room.
Damn it. Fine, Mr. Madron, you are... Okay. I'm gonna drop this here. No, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go grab him. You just stay put, right? Alright. Cut the... Or, you can tell her no.
No, we'll stay.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, she's running over, grumbling even more about Arlen, make her run errands like this. After, a few minutes, as we see her coming back in, brushing in the evidence room, and then kind of just being able to after a while, just dragging the guy. He's absolutely furious. Like shouting partially at her, partially at other people, and like looking at her, and like, but he's making his way, storming his way to the interview room. What the fuck is this? Pulling at the paper.
Well, as you can see, my client, Mr. Melandrin, has been scheduled for release. You can no longer hold him legally. And if you don't agree with that, you can take that up with the...
Yeah.
Also, for reference, for your reference, what was it? John was. I turned to Penny. What was his name again?
Gorbalo.
That one. Yeah, that what she said. We haven't moved from here. We haven't moved from here. She just came in and handed that off to. They wanted to hand it off to you. So, you might wanna reconsider. I throw the I throw the little like cup in the trash.
Yeah, but I tried.
All right, fine. One day, Byron. And you know what? He's just fuming at you. Just as you just strolling out. I assume, obviously you're not gonna go through the back entrance. They expect you in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Ezra, you get to see them, pass on by. And like they're making their way out. They're you can stop at the reception to pick up your fake ID. There's probably there's probably some paperwork here that a Robin Stone or whatever other cover name you gave was here as acting as lawyer for Byron, but well, that's about it. No, obviously the fact that it's a fake ID is not going to be it's not going to be as available as evidence. Now, Ezra, you get to see your dudes just pass on by. What now?
I say, I want to see if I can get more evidence. Let me just say that Ezra digs some shit up, and this is relevant for later.
Okay, at this point, let's just say yes, and I think we can call it a day then.
All right.
You've you get some evidence, and I'll start a clock on the long term on the big overworld for a couple of things. But that one can wait until the wrap up. Let's go with the fact that I assume you guys are all going to the office, or no?
I don't see.
I think we got plenty to discuss.
Yes. Boxing wait until after I'm done with this. So I'm gonna, make Harlan disappear, bring back Byron, and you make your way together, I assume, or no? You guys, you want to separate yourselves on your approach, or nah? At this point, let's let everyone be in the office, right?
Yeah, that seems better.
Yes. So, who wants to start?
Well, that was wholly unpleasant. We never have that happen again.
You're telling me?
Yes, Byron, I am telling you. You're the one in there.
Look, before we continue, let me tell you. I guess I gotta come clean, all right, about this guy. Yes, it's true. I've been dealing with the blue coat. He goes by Gariel.
You hear the soft click of a gun, like the fucking hammer of a revolver behind Ezra's back. He just stares at you.
Gariel.
Gariel.
Mario.
Now, here's what's going on. I've we've come to an agreement, him and I. Originally, the agreement was he would only deal with me, and he would leave you all. He wouldn't even know you. So if he got grilled for questioning and he got caught, he wouldn't be able to pinpoint any of yous. Only me. Now, what is our relationship? It goes as follows. You see, he I give him information regarding some of our bigger rivals, some of the people we really got beef with. You know, like the Asia Infernos and the Hook Krakens and whatnot. And in return, he he makes some of our problems go away. Let me show you. And Byron pulls out a couple of Byron like reaches, like he gets up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to one of these crates and he opens it. And he opens one of the, like, he moves the crates around and opens a smaller one behind him. And he procures some documents and lays them out. One here. When we heisted the Rite of Dawn, do you remember that?
Yes.
Well, there were witnesses. There was a number of witnesses. You can find their affidavits here. They've been conveniently misplaced, and I hand them two like slips of paper. I showed like two slips of paper with a couple of witness testimony, saying that they saw like a couple of suspicious people blowing up the bridge, and that they saw us heading towards here. Now, that's just one of them, right? When we're at the Blackwoods, when we was at the Blackwoods, I made sure that they knew that only I was there. Everyone who saw you lot, they were also likewise silenced, or rather, their testimony didn't get far in the chain. He put a stop to that. So we've got an quote unquote ally in the force, and he's got a quote unquote ally on the ground. Now, I didn't want you to find out about this because I figured you wouldn't be very receptive to the idea. But when we had the issue with the Rite of Dawn, I saw the writing on the wall. It was either gonna be we had to do something, or one of us would have to take the fall. And we were not our crew was not big enough for us to be able to misplace one of us.
Well, that's admirable notion, Byron, but I can't help but still be upset with you.
I understand. You have every right to be upset. But I tried to keep this. I shouldn't have kept this from you. But there's a lot of things you don't know.
Well, that doesn't spark any
This city.
joy.
Listen, that's Moreland. This city will chew you up and spit you out. I know you were born and raised here, but you've not been in the underworld as long as we have. One misstep is all it takes. Trust me, the Bluecoats have always been chomping at the bit to storm down this office. You just need one mistake, like just a little bit of sloppiness, and it's all over.
Well, Biden. Wait. Okay, wait. Before I say anything, does anyone else have anything they want to add?
I'm gonna assume that at this point Condra's been replaced by Gilles. because that seems like much
Shield.
more.
Jill, you're back.
Yeah.
Hi,
well,
Gio, how you doing? How's it going, man? How are the dogs?
they're fine. They
What the
just,
dog do? What the dog doing?
yeah, they just enjoying their walk. But
Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah,
look,
continue.
no one knows better than out of all of us. I guess I'm the one with the history of the Bluecoats. You sure that you trust this one?
Trust him? Hell no. I trust him as far as I can throw him. And as it turns out, and as you may know from looking at me, I can't throw very far. Thing is, though, I don't need to trust him. I got him on a leash, just like he has me. He knows that if one of us cracks, we both sink together.
And that's good shit.
And rewind one
Is
more.
a little concept. Is a concept from war, from way back when. Mutually assured destruction, they call it. Yeah, he could try to take me in.
Madness. Yes.
Yeah, it's quite mad. Yeah, he could try to take me in, but if he does, then I'll just spill it, and he'll know, and everyone will know. I have the receipts. I have the proof that he's been helping.
Yes. Well, the same. If something happens to him, now there's all of that hanging over our heads.
But who's gonna get him? Is the thing.
Oh no, a corrupt cop in this town.
Never
But
heard
what
of
I'm
it.
trying to say to you is, just like how I didn't crack today in the questioning. I don't know if you know when I got caught. I trust him to also not get caught. To also not get not crack if caught. But he's a slippery fella, that one.
Yes. Slippery fellow. I don't know. Seems to me like this is why we keep our circle small. Why we don't just include everyone.
Yes,
Yes.
it's true.
Could you imagine someone showing in and asking to be made a member?
Yeah, especially if they're a family member. That would really suck. Just kidding.
Yeah. No, but that's exactly that. Yes. Thank you.
I
That's
know, I
exactly.
know,
Yes.
I know. So,
Here's the bigger. Here's
look,
the bigger point. What are his lines? I got the impression that he doesn't like us. Doesn't like what we do. When is he
no.
gonna decide he's not okay with all the
The
other stuff?
moment we stop being useful, same with us. We could cut him out. We can, look, we're criminals. And I know Ezra already has an itchy trigger finger towards that guy. The moment we think he's gonna turn on us, or the moment he stops being useful, we just take him out.
Byron, you saw today, right? I, I hate to have to tell you this because I owe you for this, but there are consequences to killing a cop.
Yeah, there are. But we'll skirt past them, just like we always do. We'll handle it. Don't worry.
Yes, but how many other problems are there going to be at the one time? Today we got out today, got him off our tail, but I get the feeling that he's gonna be back.
Who? Jaren or
Yeah,
Alan?
I'm afraid that both really.
Hmm. Well, you don't gotta worry about Jaren. His bark is worse than his bite. I knew he
Uh,
had nothing. Although I do appreciate the sentiment. I do appreciate you busting me out. If you hadn't, he would have had to let me go within a couple days anyway. He had none on me, and I knew as much. I guess
yes.
uh, I
Mhm.
guess Alan just overreacted. He freaked out. He thought I was gonna crack. But I would never sell you out. Not a use.
All the same, I'm not happy that he was apparently. I was told he was actually here.
Yeah. Not here. Just at the front of the office. Just at the front office. That's where we met. That's where I've met up with him on a couple of times.
Right.
Hmm. What's up, Coin? I heard a bruh from the background.
No, it's a right.
Oh.
But I feel like bruh's probably implied. But
Strongly implied, bruh. I like the sound of it.
well,
Look, you don't gotta worry about none. All right.
mhm.
He's not a threat to us, and if he is, it won't be for long. He knows that.
Knows that, huh? Well, at least now that we know, we can be prepared. I hate to know that anything could have happened and he was hanging over our heads and we never knew it. I do hope none of us have other big secrets like that.
Well, like I said, I took all the measures. I would have let you in on this earlier, but I made sure to, because I knew we needed something like this. We needed someone on the inside. I made sure to not reveal your identity. It turns out he found out on his own. The point was to not, or rather, he came here and found you guys.
Here's hoping that he's not the type of friends. Well,
He is a bit of a loner. Anyway, that aside, though, uh, look, I do apologize. I really was. I was just doing what I thought was best at the time, but it was my mistake. I should have let you all know.
yeah, if
Is
I were
that
like,
how we're ending this?
no, I feel like the ending is if come on, since we're doing the thing next week, this is your chance to figure out what the nice segue is.
Yeah. I mean, I actually
Well,
got a segue.
now that we're
Well,
What?
now
Hold
that
on, Coin. Hold on, Balin. Let Coin go.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him cook.
well, Byron, now that you're out of trouble, should we think about what next to get you back into trouble?
You know it.
I heard that there was a little trust fund event happening. Lots of pretty pockets to rob. What do you say? Nice and easy.
I like it. Seems simple enough.
Really.
all right.
Yeah.
I assume this is the point where like we cut any kind of pushing papers on the table with our next target, right dead center.
Oh wait, before we go, before
Mhm.
we
Mhm.
before we go back, like what's it called? Um before we continue, I'm going to flashback as Byron
Uh-huh.
to I'm gonna flashback to a long time ago.
Nice.
A long time ago. To produce
Back in the
something that I have right now, like some sort of document or something that I can use to blackmail Gariel.
Hmm.
Are there
Okay.
are there wait are there photographs in here? Yes, right, Coin?
We've seen the newspapers, right?
Mhm.
The newspaper
Yeah.
definitely has those. Yes.
So I produce a photograph for the group. Oh, by
Mhm.
the way, I don't know how long how it if I need to even do something since it's for my own character. But basically,
No,
say,
we're gonna
look-
say, you know, like we're gonna, by GM fiat at least. Yes, that you know,
Yeah.
this is your setup. Hmm?
so I say, look, as long as we got this, he can't touch us. And I produce a photo of him dealing with let's say let's say another gang like the Asia Infernos.
Okay. I mean, they're gone.
They're gone. Try to think
Okay,
of
whoever's not gone. What's the biggest gang in all of Port Software Coin?
Wackins.
the government.
No, they're
The
dead too.
government.
What do you mean?
The serpents,
Whoa.
probably.
Really
The
interesting.
Serp-
Why,
Our
who did
friends,
you-
in fact.
Who did you think?
I-
Kids?
I think ADK, but that's a good question.
I think the serpents just because they operate in Drift Town, and Drift Town's just fucking mess.
I thought Lowtown was worse.
Lowtown's worse, but I feel like there's less money going there. Like it's sealed off.
I see.
Compared to like, I assume like things like smuggling and stuff are likely to happen in Drift Town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I say, so I hand Penny a picture, you know, of Gariel dealing with the serpents, and a follow-up picture of him like beating someone to death, like an innocent bystander.
What?
Oh, damn.
Yeah?
That escalated.
I say, as long as we got this, he can't touch us.
Hmm. All right.
Okay, Coin, do your thing.
Do what thing?
Or weren't you gonna like introduce the next one? Something?
No, that's enough. Like, there's a trust fund that we're meant to, you know, or at least there's a, you know, there's an event, nice event where there's gonna be a lot of rich pickings, and you know, I think right now he's being conveniently mysterious. He's not. He's
Alright,
keeping.
could I do
Please.
could I do a little fast forward?
Huh?
Alright.
Fast forward to
I don't know.
what?
Let's just let it like you know, sometime in the future, and you know, like after we've had this whole discussion and everything, and it's you know, it's like late at night or something, and you know, Byron's like working late or whatever, and Ezra walks up to him, and he's like, you know, Biden, I must say, when you first got into this whole business with you being taken in, I never really doubted you for a minute. You know, you've always been very loyal, always been a good member, and I must say, I do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. So, color me surprised when I was rummaging through trying to get you off scot-free. I found these. And I like toss some documents on the table in front of him or something, and you know, keep that for later use. As if Byron was doing something else. Dun dun dun.
What?
But I don't know what. Yeah.
But why?
I don't know, because we can make interesting stories out of this, and leaving loose ends.
Yeah,
is fun.
but I don't want to be a traitor.
Fine. Who else gets to be a traitor?
Well, not necessarily a traitor, or like, look, you can. I feel like, you know, you guys can hash out you discovered some
Yeah,
secret or some.
We can hash something out, Valen, but Byron's loyalty should be unquestioned.
Loyalty, sure,
Alright,
but
it'll
like,
be-
it's all the like the like uncomfortable truth. So, or like things you don't want to have out. For instance, I was gonna like mention that what is it? That Jaren had like hints that you were seen with Tabithia a lot, and he was gonna imply more like that. I feel like that's the kind of secret that is probably okay. Like, okay, he's found that out. Nothing, you know, illegal in any capacity, but you know, it's dirt that you might not want people knowing,
Hmm.
right?
Okay, we'll hash
It's
it out. But yeah,
actually
brother,
dirt
I
on
don't want to be.
Penny. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't want to be a traitor. Let's not have a traitor within us. That's lame.
A Moga?
Right. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Does anyone
are
wanna
you are we a
volunteer?
Mogus in here? Coin, are you a
Yeah, we're
Mogus? Are you sus?
No.
Okay, does
Then-
anyone want to volunteer to be a little sus, for the sake of the story later on?
I feel like this is our chance to like fill it out with flashback material for later. Like right now, let's let it simmer.
All right, fine. Then I'll just say but color me surprised when I found these. Chuck. And
A
it'll
spoiler.
like pan in and it'll be like fucking classified information or some shit, and then
Spoiler for the
Byron's
next
gonna like
season.
slowly open up, and you're gonna see
Byron.
nothing. What up? Yeah.
All of you are going to be doing some slightly suspicious things next season.
When the fuck has Ezra not been doing suspicious things?
Different suspicious, I think he means.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
So yeah, XP.
Yes, one last point. I am progressing the clock for Casta on the top left. So again, Casta's is expecting the favor for
Oh
me.
yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember.
And like the more she's goes, like at some point she's gonna lose her patience.
Yeah.
So there's that, and I'm adding one more, which is you Penny had made an enemy today, and Byron, you've humiliated the guy. Got really under his skin. He will be back. Obviously, if somebody decides that there's a more dramatic use of that clock, feel free. But I figure, it's one more thread that we have going on. Yeah? Alright. Oof. Somebody doesn't like my size clocks. I see how it is. So, XP. Who wants to go?
Gimme.
I guess we could go with, I feel like, I'm not gonna, I don't know, do we reward Byron anything or no? Do we give it to Gariel? I'll pick you, you can take your pick, but one, but not both.
Byron's a fucking nerd, you don't get none.
Bills, that's the question for you.
Which question?
If you deserve...
Yes, like you get to pick like one XP track, like for Gariel or for Byron.
Gariel.
Alright. So what's this say? Violence or coercion?
Coercion, yes.
Yeah,
What is this?
I think it's from Cowboy Bebop at one point it plays. Let's see. I don't have the means.
I've run out of time.
I don't have the means to edit it.
I can't
Mm.
do it.
Yeah. All right.
I've
Let's
run out
pick
of time.
a different video then.
It is Cowboy Bebop OST mix, but you know what it sounded like?
Like, I don't know.
Fucking Lilo and Stitch.
Really?
Mm.
Edoni Loki.
Nice. All right. So Gariel, so coercion. I'm gonna go with one, right?
Sure.
And I'm not sure I have anything else.
Mm.
Or no, I'll tell you what. Belief Restoration Record. Can I give that at least one?
I thought I was pretty. I was
Yeah.
pretty on the nose about my
you're
hatred
right.
for you guys and the love for the cops.
Actually, you're right. So fine. Free XP, divvy out as you feel.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but no vice or traumas. Not really. All right. Ezra. Tracking of Violence 2.
I think I did a little bit of... I think I did a little bit of fun.
Yeah, that's 2. As much as I can give you for that.
Yeah, okay.
G Treasures a breakpoint. I gotta say not really.
Not really, nope.
Struggle with issues from your vice or traumas during the session.
Not
Nah.
really.
Alright,
I'm
cool.
just gonna take one of these points into Prowl and get my next upgrade.
Yes.
Oh,
So let's... Hmm?
Oh, stealing. I can't get that 4th point in any of these, right?
Not
yet.
yet.
All right, let me get
So-
this fucking 3rd rec bit then.
Mhm.
Mr. Prowess.
All right, Penny, deception or influence 2.
Right.
And that seems about all, right? Yeah, I'm gonna then just give Kendra 2 XP for this, weren't really involved, but just for the sake of, not being completely empty. Phantom Limbs, I'm gonna say this is, like the whole point of this one was to not generate heat or rep. So I think that one stays.
In fact,
Successful
it almost
burglary-
should have reduced heat.
True,
Yeah,
we
you
did
know
get rid
what?
of that.
I can buy that. You can't get rid of wanted, but
I know. I mean, we only had 1 heat, but you know what? It's gone now.
it is. Exceeds successful or sabotage. I'm gonna say 2. At the very least, he sabotages the cops' attempts to,
Mm-hmm.
do their job. Challenge above current station, no. Essential nature of the crew. I'll give this one 1.
Our essential
This is
nature
all-
is to not get caught.
No, that's not it. It's about, the deals we make and the inter-party conflict right now. I'm gonna give that one for, the whole situation with we are reluctantly working with the cop, we're not on the same page about this. We are at least, I'm gonna say that is right now the conflict. Okay. And that I think is a wrap.
Right. Let me stop the stream.
Hopefully next time, start of the next season, right?
Yep.
I hope so.